Welcome back for another episode of Branching Out with Sierra. I'm back again with Jess Gordon, so it's a very exciting episode. I know Jess continues to be our top listened to episode back in season 1. I believe it's episode 10, if I'm correct. And she's back again, maybe for the third time, fourth time, third time? Third time.
I don't know.
She's back again and very excited to also show Erica that she continues to be invited back more than her. And there's a good reason for that. So thanks for joining us today. We are going to be talking about confidence. Obviously, in the world of what Jess does, fitness, and in leadership, we have to show up at times where we're not feeling that great about ourselves, where we're not super confident. And maybe we're not at a place where we feel that we are growing at the speed we want to. And today we're going to talk about confidence not being a constant, where we need to continue to lead in the lows. So welcome back for another episode.
Yay! Thank you for having me back. You're so fun.
Thanks for being here. I'm glad you like this new space, though.
I love it. It's really fun. Like, it just feels very casual. Like, I got like my little pillow. I get to just hang out. It feels like we're just hanging out like in your very well lit living room.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It is very well lit.
It's a very well lit living room.
Yeah. So I was thinking our previous episode, the long one, was like 2.5 hours. I'm not going to do that to you today, by the way.
Oh,
but if you could do
rude.
2.5 hours in a very uncomfortable chair in a tight space in that old studio, this could be dangerous. So I'm going to keep an eye on the time today.
Oh, come on.
Well, it is your Saturday.
Oh, whatever.
So.
Oh, no. I'm just happy to come and hang out. I'm always happy to come hang out with you. We just get to chitty-chat about stuff.
I know. It's too bad they weren't listening to all the other chit-chat.
No,
do we many great nuggets in there.
Tell the viewers that we actually had a special camera set up just for us.
Oh, yes.
Because we can't stop talking over each other.
Yes, this is true. So the wide lens view, when Matthew goes to edit, he has to bounce back and forth between who's speaking. And when we both speak at the same time, and it's his favorite, the longest episodes, always, he has difficulty doing so. So we've got the wide view, and he's going to use that instead when we're talking over top of one another. So what that means to me is we have the freedom.
That's what I heard.
Let's just talk right now at the same time together.
He's going to love it.
Yeah.
Well, my problem is that I get so excited to agree with you when you're saying something that I agree with.
Me too.
That I have to intervene and say, yeah, like I have to be involved, like vocally. And because I assume that if I'm not like vocally telling you that I agree, then you just think that I've toned out completely.
Well, you might feel that way.
I know.
That's definitely
not
not
true.
the case, but there aren't a lot of people that I feel comfortable talking over. And I know we can do that to each other.
Well, I'm just excited.
Yeah.
Like I just get really pumped. And like if I have a thought, I'm like, I just want to like tag. Well, because that's also like, if you think about conversation, like that's how it happens. Like I just want to tag on to whatever you're saying. And then we just make Matt edit everything out.
Yeah.
Oops.
Well, I do want to acknowledge that he has to listen to the entire episode at least 2 times through in order to edit. So when we're doing 2.5-hour episodes, that's at least 5 hours of listening to our voices.
That he will never get back.
Has to be so painful.
I actually listened the first time through at like double speed, so that way, I mean, you guys sound like the chipmunks doing it, but it doesn't take quite as long, man.
Fun. That's a really good time.
I feel like I sent you a video before coming up behind him where he was editing our episode.
Ah, yes.
we had some pretty funny segments in there.
We do. We're really killing the podcast game. You're killing the podcast game.
No, it's we.
No, you. This is really a big step, and I love your confidence and commitment to this because when you started it, I remember having the conversation with you where you were like, well, I have to double down and do it because I said I was going to do it. And this is you doubling down and doing it.
I'm
and
doubling down.
Love that.
Even though it's super hard and outside of my comfort zone. Feeling like I'm choosing a topic that's relatable to everyone. We talked about that right before the episode. I want it to land properly. So I try to be aware of what people are experiencing and how an episode might impact them and how relatable it might be to the general population. So that's a lot of pressure. I never want to put out an episode where someone starts listening and they're like, doesn't apply to me. My goal is for every episode to apply to every listener. So that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I would say that is a lot of, and is it hard to like, when you put things out there, I know if it is for me, that's why I'm asking you.
Yeah, yeah.
When I put things out there that are so personal, like me talking or me doing things, and you just want them to be received well,
Mm-hmm.
and then sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. And it's not that they're bad. It's just
Yeah.
that they don't land as well as you want them
Yeah.
to.
Well, and it's also forcing me to be very vulnerable in sharing my personal life. And you know how people have kind of they have an understanding of who you are and who they're used to you being, right? And I think I was one person for a really long time, and I wasn't always very open about things that I was facing, what's going on in my life, and they thought that I was this person, right? And then I started opening up and sharing, so they're seeing other layers. And I don't know how that's shifting people's perspective of me too. So I don't know if it's showing weakness by sharing things that I
No.
experience, or if it shows strength by showing it, but
Well, I
I'm
think
doing it anyway.
vulnerability can only be strength. Like,
Okay.
to be vulnerable, even if like you're sharing, and I guess everyone has a different opinion, but
No, yours is
mine's
right.
the right one.
Yeah.
I think that's abundantly clear that mine's correct.
I only have people on the show who are always
Who are
right.
only correct.
Yes.
Why was Mark here?
Oh.
I just love Mark.
You're right.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
love
I do
Mark.
make mistakes.
Yeah, I thought I was mistaken once. But like to be vulnerable and to like tell people like, hey, I don't know what I'm doing. I maybe don't have this figured out. And to show up in a way that you're like, hey, trust me, but also know that we're learning together
Yeah.
is so super scary. But then again, if I meet somebody, see, a big red flag for me is if I meet somebody who acts like they are just absolutely perfect. The sun just shines out of their butt and they've just got it all figured out.
Thanks for the visual.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you know the type. You've
Yeah.
got that type.
Yeah.
And and also people who tell you exactly how to live your life.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're like, you do this and
Yeah.
you're going to be rich and you're going to be famous and you're going to do everything because I have it all figured out. Red flag
Yeah.
city to me.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm like, oh, wow, you're super confident that you have this whole life thing figured out. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm trying really hard and I try to show up, but I try to show up authentically where I do tell people that I'm like, hey, maybe I don't have it all figured out and I am a human and I'm going to make mistakes. But please know, outside of all of this, my intentions are good. I'm trying to be a good person and I'm open to learning. I think it's when you show up and you're like, hey, I have this whole life thing figured out. I know what the heck I'm doing. It doesn't give off any impression that like, hey, I'm open to learning new things.
It's so true. So I want you to kind of distinguish between the two of these because you also say fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
But you need to authentically share when you're figuring it out for the first time. So tell me how to do both at the same time.
I think the fake it till you make it is how you get in the process. I think
Okay.
you have to show, like, I think it's the fake it till you make it and like my thing, act confident and no one will question you. That I think that's how you get started. I think it's that initial ripping the Band-Aid off and saying like, okay, I'm going to commit to this thing. I'm going to open the podcast studio.
Right.
You had to fake some confidence there because you didn't know, right?
Yes.
Like that couldn't like, I mean, you had data in the sense that like, you know how you show up, you know your commitment rate, you know that you do all these things, but that's all you knew.
Yeah.
So it took, and like the same thing when I opened the gym. I had to be very fakely, boldly confident where I was like, this is going to work out. I had no idea if it was going to work out.
Yeah.
I had no idea what I was doing, but I had to show up very confident in that moment and be like, oh, I got this. I'm going to spend my life savings opening up this gym and it's going to be great.
Yes. But at the same time, you were open to learning.
Yes. And yeah, so I think it just takes, this is from a Deadpool movie, but it does.
Say it. What is
you
it?
get 4 or 5 moments in your
Okay.
life to be a hero.
Okay.
And you just have to be super brave for honestly just a couple minutes. If you think about it, like
Yeah.
it's just a couple minutes to like sign the paper. In that moment where it's like do or die, where it's like
Yeah.
I'm actually making the decision, you just have to show up super confident and super brave and say, okay, why not me? Why not me? If not me, then I guess somebody else, but why not me?
Yeah.
And then I think the vulnerability comes in when you're in the process, right? Because I own a business. I have coaches that work I hate saying work for me. Jesus, they know I hate that.
Alongside is
With
the way
me.
I approach
Yeah,
it. I would
gross.
say, yeah, Erica works alongside me.
Yes, gross. Like, oh my God, I have one coach in tangent real quick. I have one coach in particular, Julia. She's so cute. She knows that every time she calls me boss, I like shudder. So she does it on purpose. She'll come up and she'll be like, "This is my boss," and I'm like, "I will fight you." I was like, "Do not call me that again."
Yeah.
And but anyway, I think that I have a slew of coaches that work alongside me,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that if I showed up every day to work and was like, I'm super confident that I know exactly what's going on here and you guys are going to do this, 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 and this, I don't think that that would be as well received as showing up vulnerable
Yeah.
and authentic and saying, "Hey guys, I have a firm handle of what's going on here, but please know that I'm learning with you. I'm open to your feedback.
Yes.
I would like to hear what
There's a big
you guys
difference.
think, as opposed to this is what I think. I'm obviously the smartest person in the room,
Mm-hmm.
and you guys are just going to do it."
Mhm.
And I think that, and I don't think that they take me showing up authentically and vulnerably and saying, "Hey, help me be a good
Mhm.
leader. Help me understand what's going on here." I don't think they take it as a weakness at all.
Yeah,
I
I
bet
think
they
you're
like it.
exactly right, and they're developing a skill set as well as they're coming alongside you, providing feedback and confidently doing so for themselves, right? Because it's hard to go to your whatever you want to call yourself, go to your boss. And give feedback, especially if it's not necessarily a positive thing,
Yeah.
and it's, "Hey, I'm seeing a problem here, I think we could approach this differently." That takes a lot of confidence
It does.
to do, so you're helping to develop them by being open to feedback.
Yes. And I want them to be able to voice their opinions, because I don't know, it's so different, I think, too, owning a gym like mine where
Mhm.
it's so community driven and we're all there because we want to be there. Like, it's, the best hour of everyone's day. We show up
Yeah.
and we want to provide like this top level service where if there, and I'm very keenly aware that if there's any employee or whatever coach that is disgruntled, irritated, or unhappy, it's
Mhm.
going to be noticeable like that.
Oh yeah.
And it's going to rock the entire place. So
Mhm.
I am very keenly aware that their happiness is super important to me.
Mhm.
And not just like their fake happiness where I just, like, no, I want them to feel empowered. I want them to feel good. I want them to feel proud. I want them to feel confident
Yeah.
every day showing up, that they, and that takes feeling some ownership in it and in the business, like
Yeah.
to feel like they are a part of it, because they are more than a part of it. They are the foundation of it. And when they show up, they can make decisions and they can feel empowered because they know that, and I've told them this many times, that Jared and I, as long as their intentions are good, I will always back you up.
Mhm.
Always, no matter what. As long as your heart was in the right place and you're trying to do the right thing, I'm never going to be upset with you, and I'm
Mhm.
always going to have your back. And I think that that's super important.
And
That
that's what I love about you too. I think that applies to pretty much everyone in your life.
Oh, yeah.
It just blanket statement.
Yes.
As long as you have good intentions, Jess will love you.
It's true. As long as you're not trying to screw anybody
Mhm.
over and trying to do anything like mean, and I know that even if the outcome isn't great,
Mhm.
like, because I've had some good
Yeah.
intentions where my outcome was
Yeah.
bad.
We all do.
Yeah, I've
We all do.
done some stuff. But at the end of it, I'm like, I swear I was trying to do the right thing. And as
Yeah.
long as you're trying to do the right thing, and
Yeah.
that changes minute to minute, I guess.
It does. It does. And your right thing and my right thing might not be the same.
Might not be the same.
Mhm.
Turns out that's a big problem. Turns out that's a big thing. But
So we dove right into the topic because that's what we do. But there are people who probably don't know you yet. It's hard to believe. I'm just like, yeah, it's
Oops.
Jess. She's back. If you don't know
my
who
bad.
she is, you're the problem because you haven't you haven't gone back and listened to her other episodes.
no, they're gonna hear this laugh and they're gonna say, "I ain't listening to
The
anything."
cackle. We should let them know about
Oh.
our practice run we had to do just for the cackle.
Well, apparently we have a very specific laugh that we do,
Mhm.
and it involves a very deep-rooted belly cackle where you throw your head back and you look like a rooster.
Yeah.
And we had to really account for that in the audio process. I didn't have to account for anything.
Matthew's doing
Matthew
all
had
the
to.
work with that. Apparently, there's something called peaking.
And we do that.
We peak.
Oh, that's so good.
I know.
We
I've
are-
always wanted to hit the peak.
we are the pinnacle. That's what I heard. I'm choosing to hear this how I want it.
There are 5 levels of leadership, and pinnacle is what people are always striving for. You didn't know that when you said it.
We did it.
We did
We
it.
reached it. And he does not agree. But yes, but I am Jess, if you want me to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anyone
Share
who
who you
doesn't know
are.
me.
Yeah, like just share a little bit
Yes.
more.
I'm Jess Gordon. I own 540 Fitness. I own a gym. I am a Black Iron nutrition coach. I am pretty new at all of this. This was, I think, why the topic of the day is because I've only been self-employed, doing my own thing for a little under a year now.
Is that where we are? Because
Yeah,
I couldn't
I
remember.
left TWG. Shout out to my people. I left TWG.
Except Mark.
Yeah, clearly except Mark. No, for anyone who thinks that that's serious, it's not. I love Mark Kelly. In December. So
That's crazy.
I know, and you want to talk about a moment of bold confidence?
Oh, yes.
Was just because I was in a job that I enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the people at TWG Insurance are the bomb diggity. They're my people. I love them. I worked right down the hall from my very best friend in the world, and I had a very steady paycheck. They take care of you. Everything was good. And then all of a sudden I was like, you know what? I just think I want to go into like the least stable business in the world. My life is not exciting enough. I think I'm going to go into a business that, in the first year, the first 80% close. And that sounds fun.
Yeah.
And
it sounds like a good challenge to me.
Ooh.
And you're someone who likes a good challenge. So I'm not surprised by this, personally.
No. So I leaned very far into opening a gym, which the gym was already open. It was already happening. So it grew so fast that we needed more hands. And I can't remember if we talked about this last time or not, but it came down to, we were either going to have to hire somebody to take on more roles. Mm-hmm. And no matter what, I was going to hate that person. And I knew it.
Yeah.
And that wouldn't have been fair to put them in, because this was my baby. And if I went to my 9 to 5 every day, and then someone got to hang out at my gym with my people all day, and I would resent them, and they were never going to do it right. Mm-hmm. I was always going to be mad at them. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I already know this. So I was like, it just needs to be me.
Thank you for making that decision.
Oh, yeah.
Because you would have really hurt somebody.
I would have been so, and this person would have had no idea why I was resentful of them. Mm-hmm. And I would have resented them. And that's very uncool. Yeah. And I knew that. So I made the decision that it had to be me. So I quit my job and I started working at the gym. And my husband and I owned the gym together, my husband, Jared. And I was telling you before the podcast that it is the most fun I've ever had in my life. And it's so great. Every day is like the weekend. Like I joke to the people at the gym, like, I'm like, man, retirement's the best. It is. Retirement is so cool. I'm so retired at 32.
You get to look at it like that.
I don't work.
Because I enjoy what I do. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy it, but I still, I feel like it's different for you than it is for me.
I can tell you.
It's very different. I don't know why. I haven't put my finger on it yet. I mean, maybe if I had a business where I worked in the outdoors full time and I could do this, but in the outdoors. So like when I do a retreat, and if it's an outdoor retreat and I'm combining helping people to grow and leadership and I'm in the outdoors, I could feel that way. Mm-hmm. But I think until I am outside, that's my element. Does that make sense?
We need to put a tree in here. Is that what I heard?
Yeah, we did talk about putting a tree over here and over here.
I think that would help.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, but
podcasting
it's
in the outdoors
just not the same.
Sounds like an audio nightmare, though.
This is why I have a leadership in the wild segment in season 2. Because at least it's making me feel as if I'm in the wild.
I do like that. Yeah, and I think, well, I mean, really, if we think about what I do for a living at Baseline, it is make friends. Number one,
yeah, your favorite thing.
Literally my favorite thing in the world. 2, I spend about 90% of the class dancing. And like bebopping around and then showing people how to work out and how to fitness and how to lift weights safely, which is literally my favorite thing in the world. And then I get to watch people succeed at things that they never thought they could succeed at.
Yeah. You're watching them build confidence.
So much confidence. And it's literally the most fun I've ever had in my life. And I was telling you, and it's funny though, because it's also nice because the parts of the job that I find really daunting and really hard and really terrible are the parts that Jared likes.
Yeah.
He
that
wants
works perfectly.
To keep the books. Mm-hmm. If I had to keep books, I would lose my gourd and I would hate it. Like that would be the part of the job that I hate it.
Yeah.
But he wants to handle all that because he's a math teacher. He was a math teacher previously. That was his original job. And now his retirement job is to keep books. But it is so much fun.
That is so cool. Well, I am getting closer to a place where I'm doing more of what I love.
Yeah.
And that's because I'm leaning into other people more. I'm not wearing as many hats. I'm leaning into Erica more. I'm leaning into Matt more. And I'm getting to do a lot more of the writing the curriculum, showing up and teaching it, and less of all the back end stuff, which is great. I don't mind like admin tasks, but I would much prefer to focus on delivering the service than all of the other stuff behind the scenes. So I'm getting there.
I think it's nice when you can find, because it also gives other people a chance to shine too, where like, Jared doesn't want to coach 8 classes a week. I do.
Yeah.
So putting us where we shine, like he wants to do the programming and to run the back office stuff. That's where he shines. So, you helping, put Erica and Matt in a place where they want to be, like, if they like doing the tech stuff and the audio stuff. And then it's an opportunity for everyone to do what they like doing.
Yeah.
And
just like even the events. So did you hear about the Tri-State Leadership Summit yet?
Mm-mm.
What? Then I'm not doing a good job of advertising.
No, it's me.
Nope, it's me. I'm the problem.
No.
It's okay. We just went live with it last week.
Oh.
So I'm going to say it again. Tri-State Leadership Summit. Very excited. Bringing like the whole region together.
The Tri-State.
Yeah. Except it's actually a quad state.
Oh.
And it just doesn't sound cool.
Sound good. This is a marketing nightmare.
Yeah. But Matt loves doing events. He's like in his element doing like a whole run of show. He's got a production crew. We're doing at Maryland Theater. Have you been there before?
No.
It's in Hagerstown.
Love that.
When you go to your competition in Hagerstown.
I'll make a little drive-by.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Like it's a historic downtown location. Amazing. They have like really big shows there and stuff. Like it's a big.
And you're a big deal.
Well, I'm not a big deal, but it's a big deal that we get to have.
That's
it
what
there.
I heard. I heard that you're a big deal.
And
that you're headlining the tour.
Well, it's kind of is like a tour.
This is what I've heard.
It's kind of like a tour. So Matt is getting to focus on all the logistics and getting the sets ready. Do you know how like to set up the stage, like a set? It's like a whole production.
I've seen what it takes to set up this for one singular podcast, so I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
What that takes.
With each speaker having their own vision for their set behind them and a crew that like puts the stuff on stage and then like scurries out, and
I would lose my mind.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare.
But you love it. You know you love it. You have enjoyed this.
Is it kind of like airport chaos where like you just kind of like you lean into it and like you just kind of like and you get to be the.
Well, I don't know. I didn't think that he was detail oriented until you see this like 40-page document of every person and when they move and say something and do something, coordinating the entire location of vendors setting up in the lobby. And
you put him in his element.
Yeah, I think he's doing
a great job. And I think
job.
that's really great. Like that gives people the opportunity to shine is when you put them in their element and let them do what they want to do.
And I just get to deliver.
Gosh, I feel
So is now the right time to ask for a raise?
Yes. Yes.
You know, this has
Get her
come
on
up
camera.
a lot
Get her
recently.
on camera.
I feel like in the last 3 days he's asked for a raise. And Erica did this morning.
Okay.
She texted me. I think it had to...
Guys, I'm going to get her to commit on camera. Don't you worry. I'm here for you.
I'm not even going to tell you why she said she needed a raise.
But it was probably merited.
It was merited.
I bet it was.
Yes.
I bet it was.
It really was.
Give that.
But you are right. By doing more events, which I'm trying to do more like one-to-many offerings and the retreats and the summit and all the things, Erica loves arranging a caterer and the logistics of having an event somewhere, and he is enjoying the production piece, and it's like helping us all come together as like a little team.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
And let everyone shine in their thing. So at these retreats and summits and in your tour, what
tour?
I like it. How much do you think that people, for the most part, are just looking for, and the answer could be none, I don't know, I'm just asking, that they're looking for that just 4 or 5 seconds of confidence to make a decision, where they just need to be really bold for like 5 seconds of saying yes?
Definitely, yes. And this is what's making this so different this time. You know how people go to these events and they're very like inspired and they think, like, I want to be able to do that in my business.
Mhm.
Okay. They're
Yes.
learning a lot and they're like, I want to be able to do that. And then they go back to the business and either they share the ideas and their team doesn't seem as excited.
Mm.
Okay.
That's a bummer.
Yeah. Or they go back with great intentions and then they don't pull the trigger because they're not confident that it would actually ever work for them. I face that all the time with people. They're like, yeah, that works for you, but that would never work for me. And I'm like, did you try it?
But why?
Yes,
Like,
exactly.
yeah.
It happens all the time. Well, this time, the summit does not end when the summit ends that day.
When does it end?
It ends 90 days after. We have post-summit support for 90 days where they're getting access to me and all the other speakers.
So you're stalking them and asking them if they've done anything with what they've learned.
I'm holding them accountable.
Oh, I love accountability. People hate it.
I know, but 90 days is long enough for me to get them over that little hump
Yes,
where they aren't
I agree.
confident, but then they try it because I'm there and annoying them.
I agree.
And then they start to see success, and they see success long enough to, oh my gosh, we're at 90 days. I am ready to carry this forward.
Yes, I love, and I do. I think so much of accountability and just watching and just giving them that, like, I'm very big on like the 4 or 5 seconds of just total blatant confidence.
Yeah.
Where like, and it's either like the second you do something, like you just make the decision. And when you make the decision though, you can't make the decision like, okay, I guess I'm going to do this. You have to say like, no, I'm
going full time
this.
with the gym.
Yes. Yeah. Rip that Band-Aid right off. Like, are people that come to the gym just to walk in the door. And I tell them, I'm like, if you can get out of your car and walk into the door the first time, Mama's going to take care of you.
Yes.
I promise I'm going to help you.
So
but
true.
you have to make that first decision, and you can't make it half-heartedly. You have to just lean in. And it's so scary because the reason that this moment, this one brief moment of confidence is scary is because you're trusting that the other side exists. You're trusting that on the other side of that you're going to show up and be the person that you want it to be. And do you know what's so scary about that?
What?
Is sometimes it's a really long and hard battle to get there. And sometimes it just, you have to keep going. And
it's easier to stop than to keep going.
Oh my God, yes. And you just have to trust that that person exists. And you have to trust that every day that you show up, it's a little deposit in the piggy bank of that person exists.
Yeah.
And it takes so long sometimes to get there.
Yeah.
And that's why you have to find joy in the process too.
You have to. And that's why I think the baby steps are so important, because you're still experiencing success.
Yes.
So to me, it isn't even about coming through the door yet. It's about laying out clothes the night before.
Yeah.
And just having them there, and do that for a while. Okay, these are clothes I'm going to wear in the future, right? these are the clothes. And then one morning, maybe you actually set the alarm early.
Yes.
And you get up and you look at the clothes.
Oh.
Right? You see what I'm
touch
saying?
them.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think I could wear those one day at this time.
Yes.
Right? And then maybe the next time you put them on.
See, I could do that. But I could do a bold act of confidence instead. See,
I know.
I'm just like, because
But not everybody jumps like you, Jess.
guess.
You jump. There are some
Yes,
people
you're right.
that need to see success right away. It's that immediate satisfaction that we get so used to, that immediate gratification. And then it becomes the expectation that we're going to get results right away in everything that we do.
And I think it's so hard though to really see real results when you always have one foot on the shore. That's my thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you always have, like, this literally what this whole tattoo is about. I have a giant burning ship on my arm for anyone who isn't watching the lovely visual. I have a giant burning ship on my arm because when Cortez landed in the Spanish Isles, he told his people, burn the ships because we will conquer or we will die trying.
I love this
And
so much.
that is
every time you say
literally
it.
my whole like stick in life.
Yeah.
Is because like, and you know what's so scary too is because I've gone all in on some things that have failed.
Yeah.
And how
that's okay.
how hard is that though? Like when you're best, because when I go all in, girl, I go all in.
Yes, we are aware.
Well, everything that I do, I love hard. I work hard. I do everything is because
to the best of your ability.
Well, yeah,
Why
'cause
would you do any less?
I don't want to look back and be like, oh man, like maybe if I tried a little bit harder, that I would have actually made it,
Yeah.
or I would have gotten the desired result. But like, and I've gone like all the way in on some things that did not pan out in my favor. And then that's such a scary feeling for people because they're like, what if my best isn't enough?
Yeah.
Can you think of anything more heart-wrenching than that?
Oh, it's hard.
It's hard. And I get why people shy away from that because they're like, okay, I'm going to go all the way in on this thing. I'm going to go no holds barred. I'm not going to make any excuses. And then what if you fail? Oh, scary business.
Yeah, but how much of that is really our own definition of failure? Because I feel like the people around us don't ever feel like we failed. It's like we feel we failed. But they're like, no, but you made it so far and look what you were able to accomplish. And they're cheering us on. Yeah.
And you learn so much about yourself in the process. Because sometimes, for me anyway, that thing that I was working so hard to get wasn't meant for me. It wasn't mine. And that's why it didn't work. And I didn't know that at the time. At the time, I thought that that was mine.
Yeah.
And then like I didn't get it. And then I was like, oh, well, maybe I wasn't meant for that. And then I move on to the next thing and then I go all in on that thing.
Yeah.
And then you do it until it lands. But if you're I don't know, I think that fear of failure, that fear of going all in and then not making it leaves so many people not doing anything. Like they're paralyzed.
Yeah.
And I think that that's really sad because then you could own a gym. Not that that's anyone's dream but mine. But I'm like, guys, did you know you could own a gym? Do you know they just let people do this?
Yeah. Retired while owning and leading the gym.
They let 32-year-old idiots do this. Can you believe that?
You are killing it, girl.
My husband does a lot, but...
Well, good job giving him credit. He deserves
him.
A raise, by the way.
Oh, my God. Well, he does the books. I wouldn't know if he had one. He does the payroll. I wouldn't know if he had a raise or not.
You don't even know what he's making.
No, he probably's making enough. God bless him. That's the thing is I'm like, you're doing so good.
So, when you started your health journey, when was that? When did you really start focusing on your health?
2018.
Okay. That wasn't that long ago. Let's
Nope.
be honest.
I was still smoking cigarettes.
Uh-huh. I try to picture this.
Oh,
I'm a very visual person. I try... Stop it.
That's
Don't
what
even do the motion. No.
That's what it looked like.
It's not happening.
It looked like me really happy.
Okay.
I did. I mean, people
Yeah.
would say that like, oh my God, it was the best thing I ever did. I mean, again, very vulnerable person, very honest. I miss cigarettes like nobody's business. I won't smoke them because I know it's not good for me.
Yeah.
But my God. So yeah, 2018.
Okay. So when you started to make the shift and focus more on your health, okay, I want you to go back there for a minute. Okay, you're there?
I'm there.
Because I saw a post recently about just the shift. I saw a picture. Actually, I think it was a reel. There's probably a bunch of those, actually. You don't even know which one I'm talking about.
I talk a lot on the internet.
You don't know which one
It's
I'm
unfortunately
talking
my problem.
about. But when you started your health journey, how much confidence did you really feel?
Oh, none.
None. Zero.
I mean, not
Zilch,
a lot.
Right?
I had a split second of confidence.
Okay.
I did, and that's actually how it started.
What did you do at that split second? What was the first thing that you did?
I signed up for the gym.
Okay.
I walked in.
Which gym?
Shenandoah CrossFit. It's an old gym. It doesn't exist anymore. And I know I told you the story before, but I'll just do a little iteration.
It's for them.
It's
for these people listening.
Oh,
it's not for me.
Oh,
there are other people listening.
Oh, I thought I was just talking to you.
No.
I've told you the story before.
I was going to say, I know your story.
So I was super like unhappy with my life for quite obvious reasons. I'm not going to say I didn't have a reason to be unhappy. I had several reasons to be unhappy.
You did.
And I was super depressed. And I remember walking with my mom one night because I was living at home with my parents after my husband died because everything was just trash. My life was it's really trash. And I remember telling my mom, like, hey, I'm either going to join the Peace Corps or I'm going to join a CrossFit gym. Please don't ask me how I got to these two answers. But those were the only ones that made sense to me at the time.
It's very interesting.
I don't know.
I wonder if anyone else is feeling like they have only those two choices right now.
I don't know. They were the only two that made logical sense to me. As I either wanted to join the Peace Corps or I wanted to join a CrossFit gym. I could not get myself to join the Peace Corps because I had a dog. I had a Great Dane. I still have a Great Dane. Her name is Storm, and I love her very much. And
is she listening?
Yes. Yeah. Avid listener. Big fan. Big fan. And she, and I couldn't leave her. And then my parents were like, well, we can't keep her. So we would have to take her to the shelter, which I'm not taking my dog to the shelter.
Yeah.
Like, I love her. So I was like, well,
it's the gym.
CrossFit gym it is. And then it was almost like I was so terrified, but I had made the decision to do it before I even entered the doors. Because what we do when someone even comes to my gym, we have a conversation with them first. I want to know about you. I want to know about your goals. I want to know about what you want to do. La-zay-da. And then we talk about if, the gym's the right fit for you.
Yeah.
Like, because some people, like, if you tell me, hey, I just want to come to the gym and I want to put on my headphones and I don't want anyone to talk to me.
Oh,
and
that's not your
You're
gym.
not going to like it here. I'm not your people. You're not going to like it here at all. So, and I have had that where I've had to tell people, you're not buying access to equipment here. That's not what I sell. So this was the same deal with this gym, where you met with a person there and you talked to them, and then they decided, kind of if it was a good fit mutually. And I basically walked in with my credit card and was like, I don't want to hear anything. Take my money. Like, I was like, let's go. Like, I had to do something. And it was just, and I remember sitting in the parking lot before I went in, and I remember thinking, like, I just have to have like 4 or 5 seconds of bold confidence. I just have to make a decision, and I have to commit to it, and the rest I'll figure out later.
Yeah.
Like, I just have to figure it out later. So I went in and I was like, take my money. And the woman was literally like, this is the easiest sell I've ever made. And I was like, yeah, you're darn right. Now you better take it quick, because I only have about 3 seconds left of this confidence, or we're going to run out. So take it. And I came back for my intro sessions, and I had the same pep talk where I was like, okay, 4 or 5 seconds of just no hold barred confidence. And this confidence went so far that I didn't know how class worked.
Okay.
I didn't even bother to look. I didn't care. I just wanted to do something. So the coach was coaching class, and I came in for my intro session, which was going to start after class. Intro sessions are like one-on-one PT sessions where they teach you how to lift weights properly.
Oh, okay.
And the coach was coaching class, and I literally interrupted class, walked right up to that coach and was like, I'm here for my PT sessions. Because I was like, I just had to commit. I had to be so
I love that.
in there. And she was like, I'm coaching class. You can take a seat over there, and I will be with you in a second. And I was like, I didn't plan for that. My confidence is just running low. You better get to me in 1 second. And
She did not know what you were going through at that moment.
I almost left.
Oh.
I was like, well, this didn't work. But it was just because literally I only had like 10-second spurts of being a brave person. And then I would just go like right back to like doubting myself and being like, what am I doing here? Like, I don't belong here. Look at these people. Like, this isn't me. And it's almost like I gave myself time to think about it. But then I just had to keep having those little spurts of like, don't even think about it. Just black out and go. Like, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It doesn't matter what anyone else is doing. You just need to commit and see what happens. But like, the self-doubt was always there. Like, I was terrified.
I'm sure that even having that experience has made you so much better now in your gym ownership. If someone walks through the door, it might be their burst, right?
It is. I know it is. It has to be.
And so you have to capture that.
Yes.
So interrupt me while I'm teaching class.
Do. Please come get me. Please come get me. Or like, tell me that you're scared. Tell me, because it's okay. Like, and I actually had one client, Rachel, who I did her intro, and she told me, she was like, I had to give myself a pep talk to get out of the car. And I was like, good for you. I was like, you got out of the car, and I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
And now she is wildly successful and strong because, you just show up, and then the community really helps with a lot of the rest.
Yeah.
But, and I think it's one of my favorite sayings, and I'm going to get it on a tattoo soon because it's one of my favorite sayings, is be afraid, but do it anyway. Like, be afraid. It's okay. Like, you don't have to be fearless. Like, that was never the requirement, really. It's just, acknowledge that, but then for a brief second, shove it down and do it anyway.
No, I think that's so powerful. Thank you for sharing that. I just want to know where the tattoo is going.
Oh, I don't know. I'm running out of room. I really am. I'm running out of room. I got to finish this leg. So probably on
Is
the
that
leg.
the plan?
Yeah, I would like to. My problem, I love my tattoos so much. And I want a gazillion more, but God, it's time consuming. I want to just drop my leg off and pick it up later. Like, can you just take this and I'll pick it up when it's done? God, and I love my tattoo artist. He's really cool. And I'm just like...
You want him to speed it up a little bit.
Right. He's really fast. I'm just impatient. I'm like, dude, let's go. And they hurt more. Like, so I just got this half sleeve done not too long ago. And I remember telling Aaron while he was doing my tattoo, I was like, man, my trauma must be close to healed because this hurts. I was like, I must be really close to being healed.
That's interesting because I thoroughly enjoyed the pain when I got mine.
You might not now.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think the closer you are to like a healed human, the more you're like, oh God, this is inconvenient. I don't much like this anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for the warning.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe there's still enough trauma.
Dig it out. Dig it out for that moment. Dig it out in that moment.
I need to let some of it out, I guess.
Yeah, so it was a painful one.
So, what do you wish that people knew about confidence in that early stage of growth? Is there anything that you wish that people could take away and understand about confidence in the early stages?
I don't know. I think it's just that you don't have to have the whole thing figured out. Like you
Okay,
don't
just
have
the
to
first step, you mean? Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to see the end because a lot of us like I stepped into a CrossFit gym and now I own a gym.
Yeah.
Like, do you think I saw that back in 20? No.
No.
I was just trying to make it into the door.
Yeah.
I was trying to not throw up in the parking lot. Like, I did not see any of this happening. I don't know what I saw happening, nothing. But it was just day after day of stacking days, just showing up, even though I didn't see the end. And even now, I just show up day after day.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. And we just talked about this before the podcast started. I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't know if the economy is going to crash. I don't know if I'm going to lose my business completely. I don't know what's going to happen. And I can't think about that. I just have to think about what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
What takes blind confidence right now that feels right and the intentions are good and I think it's going to move the needle forward.
Well, I think this is why it's so important to have such a great community around you, because if in that moment that situation wasn't handled properly and you didn't get the attention that you needed within that first little bit of time, you might have walked away and never walked back.
Oh, I did do that once.
Okay. So I think having the right people around you, you're almost like passing the baton. Like, I've made it here. Now I need your guidance. I need you to help me to know what's next.
That's what coaches are for.
Yeah.
That's what you're for. That's what you do for people.
Kind of what I'm for.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of coaching.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. You're a coach. You're not a fitness coach, but you're a life coach.
Yeah.
You know, people come to you and they're like, hey, I know I need help.
Yeah, but I don't know what I need.
And I don't know what to do. And I'm being vulnerable. I have a brief, because you have to think when they sign up for your summits, when they sign up for your retreats, that might be their burst.
Yeah.
That's their 1 second where they're like, what I'm doing isn't working. I need to do something. I'm going to try this.
Yeah.
And I'm being vulnerable. I'm scared. And when they show up to you, aren't you hoping that they come in all in?
Oh, yeah.
That they come in with an open heart?
100%. And this is why I put so much thought and effort into everything that I do, because the last thing I would want is for them to show up, for example, at the Leadership Summit, okay? To show up and that have been the moment where they were going all in and they didn't get what they needed.
That's hard.
That's like a fear of mine. So I have to give it my all. I have to make sure we have the best lineup of speakers, the best keynote speaker, the best MC, like everything to the best of my ability, because I have to know I gave it my all, because if I don't, it might not be enough for them and they never walk into a summit again.
Yeah, that was their burst. Yeah. And I get that. Anytime someone walks into the gym, I'm like, I got to be ready. I got to be on. I got to let them know that I'm here for them and that they made the right choice, because like, what if I say the wrong thing and it steers them away? And because that did happen to me.
Did it?
The first gym that I walked into was not that one.
Okay.
I tried about a year earlier, because it was like a idea in the back of my head. I wasn't ready emotionally.
Okay.
Like it wasn't really the gym's fault. I don't want to blame the gym. It was definitely a me thing. But I wasn't really there, and I wasn't ready to burn the ships.
Okay.
I still had one foot on the shore. I still wanted to do whatever nonsense bad things I was doing, and I wasn't ready to commit. The idea was there, but I walked into a gym and did not have a great experience. Mostly my fault, I'm sure. And turned around and walked out, and so fast I left my favorite sweatshirt there, And they
no.
called me like 6 times to get my sweatshirt. They were like, "Hey, ma'am, one, just calling to see if you want to sign up, and two, you left your sweatshirt here." And I ignored every call because I was like, I cannot face these people again. I was like, I just
Yeah.
wasn't. I didn't have the burst. I wasn't
Mhm.
ready. I was timid. I was scared. I was scared.
Mhm.
I was way too nervous. I couldn't do it. So like it doesn't always work.
Yeah.
And I think that that's important too to know that like, sometimes it takes a second. Like
Mhm.
it takes a try or two and you got to find your feet and you got to find your confidence.
Mhm.
But when it's time to send it,
Yeah.
you got to send it. And
Yeah.
sometimes it's super uncomfortable because I bet the things that you ask people to do at the summit is uncomfortable sometimes.
Yeah.
Like it's not what they normally do.
Mhm.
And like when people come to me for nutrition coaching or physical coaching, sometimes when they come to me and they're under eating by a lot of calories, and then I'm like, hey, we need to increase your calories. They're like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Mhm.
That's bad, and I'm not listening to you.
It's literally what I'm experiencing right now.
Oh, yeah, there you go. And it's hard.
Mhm.
And it's very hard because I'm like, you have to do something different than what you've been
Mhm.
doing because what you're doing is not working. And I understand that this is scary and that you're having to build trust with me, but you have to do it. And you can't 1 foot in, 1 foot out it.
Yeah.
You can't like, eat 1,200 calories one day and then commit to the plan the next day and then decide you're not doing it the next day. I need consistency. I need you to show up every day and say, and you know what? Blame me. Use me. Say, you know what, Jessica? If you think you know everything, good for you. I'm going to do exactly what you. Oh
and
God,
prove you wrong.
I wish someone would. I wish they would come up to me and they're like, well, I'm going to do exactly what you say every single day. And when it doesn't work, it's going to be your fault. I'd be like, great.
Yeah.
Let's go. Like
I like being the bad guy personally.
I do too. I'm okay with it. I'm like, because in the end, you're going to be like, oh,
Mhm.
well, I guess that worked. And I'll be like, yeah, weird.
Yeah.
Weird how that worked. But like, if that's what it takes, like just go into it and say, hey, I'm going to either way commit.
Yeah.
Just do something.
So you are leading a team of coaches. Okay, so you led in a different capacity at TWG for a period of time, right? Now you own a business, you have employees, you're leading a team of coaches. There are probably times where you're not 100% sure you're making the best decision. You're not 100% confident, but you have to lead the team anyway. Have you experienced that at all?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Definitely moments where, we're not totally sure if we're doing the right things, but that's leadership.
But you do them anyway.
Well, I personally can, like, I talk to the team.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said earlier, I value their opinions. I hired these people because I love them and
Yeah.
because I trust them.
Mm-hmm.
My environment is a little bit different than some working environments where like these people are my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like I genuinely care about them and I've known them for years.
Yeah.
I love them and I trust them and I would bleed for them. Like,
We want every work environment to be like that.
oh yes. Yeah. And
Yeah.
I know it goes both ways.
Mm-hmm.
I know that they love me and I
Mhm.
know that they care for me and that they would take care of me, and which is a really nice thing to feel. So when I have those moments, and I do, I go to the team and I'm able to talk to them in a very vulnerable way and say, this is the decision that I'm faced with. And not every leader has that luxury
Yeah.
because you can't let everything be a democracy. And I know that what I have is a luxury.
Yeah.
And I understand that.
Yeah.
And there have been a couple of decisions where Jared and I have to just decide amongst ourselves.
Mhm.
And those are hard for me because then like it just sometimes feels like I'm giving orders down to be like, hey, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
And that feels gross. But I think that the trust that I've built with them over time, I think that they know that if I'm asking you to do something, please know that it's not because I just made it up. I've thought
Mhm.
about it. I've weighed the
Mhm.
pros and cons and know that it's with the best intentions. And I think that I've built that trust with them over time that they don't care. Like they
Yeah.
know. And we've always had an open door policy where I'm like, hey, if I say something and you don't like it, you need to come to me immediately. And they have, because I talk a lot and I
No,
say
you
some
don't.
stupid things.
You talk a lot.
Oh, I say a lot of words. My word count in a day is absurd. I just never shut up.
I would love to know your word count.
It's gross. Like, some people wear a pedometer, like a step counter.
You should have.
I should have a word counter.
Yes.
And for someone who's a complete like idiot, I sure do talk a lot. But
Stop. You're not an idiot. I wasn't agreeing with that when
She
I
said,
nodded.
"Yep, big dumb."
When I nodded, the nod
Big
was with
dumb.
the having a word counter, not the idiot.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
For those watching.
Mhm.
I nodded at the wrong time. I hate when that happens.
It is. But like if you like say as much as I do in a day, I'm gonna say dumb stuff, and I tell people that all the time, and that's pretty much my excuse when I come to them and they're like, "Hey, I don't know if this was well thought out." I'm like, 100% understand. Let's think about what was said and what happened and what my choice was, and then I'm okay with being wrong. I'm totally okay with saying, "Oh, you know what? Yes, I see that from your perspective now. Let's revisit this topic and see." I'm not married to any of my ideas, and I think that is don't get me wrong, some of my ideas are really personal and I care a lot, and I have a hard time, and I have to really look at myself when I'm getting personal feelings about an idea that I have that someone doesn't like.
Yeah.
Ooh, does that ever happen to you?
It can put you on the defensive real
Ooh,
quick.
it does. I think I have a really good idea, and then someone doesn't like it. I'm like, so just tell me you hate me.
Yes.
Tell me that you hate me.
Yes, and Matt comes with ideas, and I'm not always open to them right away.
Yes, that's hard.
Yeah, and I tell him all the reasons why it's not going to work.
They love that.
Yeah, and I don't think he likes that.
They don't love that. They don't like
I'm like, yeah, well, nope. That's not how this is going to work. That would never work. So
do you come around to it later typically?
Yeah, and then it's even sometimes within a day.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, so you're going to do the thing that we talked about." So like I was saying the other day, but now it's your idea.
So now it's an okay idea. Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
But I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Well, you're someone, you need time to chew on things.
Yeah.
And like you
do.
You want to think about all of the possible outcomes of that scenario. And you want to think like, what if it did go wrong?
Yeah.
You know? So you're not, it's not a criticism towards him.
No.
That's
the thing.
No.
That he needs to know. He is immediately defensive, as I would be.
I would be too.
Yeah.
Totally. It's personal because it was my idea. But it's not at all criticism of him at all. You're just picking apart the idea because you want to know all the wrong outcomes because that's how your brain works.
I'm discerning.
Yes. That is your wheel. Yeah, your
It's my
discernment.
Working genius.
Yes.
I like some discernment.
Mm.
Yeah, I thought I heard the intercom start. I heard some background noise. Did you hear it too?
I thought he was
You
gonna
thought
chime in.
I was about to chime in because this podcast was actually one of those ideas.
Tell the truth.
Yeah, that I had suggested a while ago, and it was poo-pooed on. And then all of a sudden, it was a great idea that someone else had. It was interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't wait.
I like where this is going. Buckle in, guys.
I did not pretend it was my idea. It has always been your idea. I just finally moved forward with it and said, okay, if I'm going to do it, let's do it within the next 30 days. That was the shift that occurred.
Hey, that sounded like 5 seconds of really blind confidence.
It was. And putting out the message to the world that I'm starting this on this date, it will be released.
I think that that's exactly right.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's the only reason this occurred. It's the only reason the Tri-State Summit is occurring. The boys, I call them the boys came to me and said they wanted to do a little workshop together. And
you said, hold the phone, it's a tour.
And I said, no, that's not a little workshop. We're going to have 200 people, and we're going to do it at the Maryland Theater.
Yes, you are.
And we're going to make it quad state, but call it tri-state. And we're going to get all the chambers involved and all the SBAs involved. And I want to talk to Winchester Regional Airport and Hagerstown Regional Airport. We need to get all the regional leaders as a part of this. And they're like, oh, this wasn't really what we were thinking. But hey, this sounds like something you like doing. So we'll just follow your lead and say yes to everything that you say.
Oh, they're smart boys.
That's kind I'm not exaggerating. I'm pretty sure that's how all of this worked.
Why halfway do anything? Like, what would have been the point?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it would have been a great workshop.
No, I would have been upset with myself because I would have gotten to the end of it and said there could have been more people in the room.
There could have been 200 people here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I have this network that spans the 81 corridor. I should have invited more people from blah, 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 which I feel like I do typically invite people from afar, or I don't because I make an assumption that they wouldn't want to drive. But choosing a place that's centrally located and calling it tri-state so they know they're invited,
Yeah.
I think makes a difference.
Do you find, quick question.
Yeah,
about-
quick.
Personal question.
Okay, here we go.
Do you find that you identify with like an all the way in or all the way out mentality? Are you a burn the shipper?
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Jess. That's all. It's all or nothing every day.
I will do none of it, or I will be running a marathon tomorrow.
Yes.
She said
and that's why I
30
have
days.
trouble getting back into fitness because I kill myself
Yeah.
immediately.
She is so much of an all or nother,
Nother? All or nother?
all or nothinger, that she's not even going to stop to tell the troops to burn the ships.
I'm just gonna do it myself.
With the flames and
Oh,
let it
yeah.
go.
Flamethrower.
I'm just gonna do it myself.
Yeah.
And I don't
That's
know.
true.
I
There
would
are benefits.
I
I don't mind.
There are because like we're just gonna do it. Like I'm
Yeah.
not gonna hem and haw. If I make a decision,
Yeah.
the decision is made.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like don't get me wrong, I'm not always like blindly confident. Like like when I say blindly confident, like I'm doing the thing 100%, but I'm not always 100% sure of the outcome.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it and then the chips fall where they may.
Mm-hmm.
But then like I do also have this little bit of I will die trying.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have to know that I gave it everything that I got.
That's kind of with the investment that it takes to create this event. The boys were like, "Are we sure we're going to get 200 people?
Yes.
Are we sure that we can get these sponsorships?" And I'm like, "Well, in my world, we're 100% sure. All sponsorship packages are going to be filled. All 200 seats are going to be filled, and we're actually going to have to offer it as." Yeah, well, the ballroom is full and we can only serve 200 food, but we can hold like 1,000 in the theater. So if people want to come above and beyond the 200, we'll offer like a box lunch that they can take and eat in the lobby or walk through downtown Hagerstown during that hour and eat. We'll take it above that because all of this is going to happen.
I love this. I love that about you. Like don't you think the world would be a happier place if everyone had that thing
Yeah.
that they just
Mhm.
like lit them up?
Yeah.
Where it was like, yeah, like
Everybody has that thing, but not
they?
everybody jumps.
I don't know. I don't even know that everyone has it.
You don't
You-
think so?
Well, I don't know that they've ever taken the time to find it.
Well, that's why I like helping people. 'Cause
Well,
I
yeah,
like
yeah,
helping them
yes.
find it.
Yeah, you have to
So
help
they
them
have
find
it. They just don't know it's there.
Exactly. Yeah,
until
you're right.
they find it.
That's a good point. Yeah, yeah. I think they just have to find it because, like, yeah, I think there's so many people that are just, and it makes me sad because it could have happened to me
Mhm.
so easy. It could have happened to either of us
Mhm.
where you're just existing in the
Mhm.
world and like
Yeah.
living for the weekend or
Mhm.
living for that vacation or,
To me, it's like just letting life happen to you.
right. Or
You know what I
doing what
mean?
you think you have to do because you're like, well, this is what everyone does. I guess this
Mhm.
is just what I have to do
Mhm.
because you don't see another way.
Yeah.
And then you find out that there's another way.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, but that's not for me. That's for other people.
Yeah.
Other
Or
people.
I'm not worthy of that.
I'm not. Oh, yeah. That's
I'm
a big
not
one.
worthy of that.
Yes. I get that a lot with people that show up at the gym. They, you know, their feelings about their body and their feelings about themselves stop them from getting real progress because they feel like they're not worthy of it. They feel like they don't deserve to be healthy or happy for whatever deep rooted reason is in them. And I'm
I
like,
believe you felt that way once.
oh, definitely. For
I know
sure.
because I saw it on social
yeah.
media.
I love telling the internet about my feelings.
I
They-
love that you share your feelings on the internet. And I
Then-
love that it pops up on my feed in my 15 minutes that I'm allowed social media
Oh,
every day.
I like that. 15 minutes of social media.
That's it. That's
How do you do your job?
it. So the
Quickly?
honestly, Erica does a lot of the social media stuff.
She deserves a raise.
Stop it. I'm not going to have any money left. You guys are killing me. I want to buy a house one day.
So does Erica.
If you want me to come to your gym, stop
Oh, sorry,
telling
Erica, it's
everyone
out.
they're getting a raise.
Sorry, Erica. Yep. Yeah, I hope
have
you like
to-
ramen.
After one more year, by the way. We're locked in for one more year up there. July 1st was the start of it. But again, this is the motivation. By July 1st, I have to have enough money to buy a house and come down this way.
Yeah.
That's it. So that's my motivation.
That's a
And
big
I'm going to
motivator.
be all in for a year. Sorry.
That's a big
Sorry.
commitment.
It's going to happen.
It
So-
is. Absolutely.
Anyway, you distracted me. What was I talking
I
about?
didn't distract
No,
anybody.
you did.
I actually don't remember where we were.
I don't either.
I don't think it matters.
I think. Well, we were giving a raise. Matthew, where were we?
You were saying how you were going to give me a raise now.
Oh, don't take advantage of my short-term memory loss.
No, I think this is really good.
No. I feel like we were talking. Let's backtrack. Let's back into it.
Oh, we were talking about the not feeling worthy.
Not feeling worthy, and you shared that on the internet,
I
on social
did,
media.
and then we talked about your 15 minutes of internet.
See, we do this. Leave this in here, Matt. People don't have good memories sometimes.
Well, we just talk a lot. It's hard to know. I say
Yeah.
a lot of things.
Yeah, so you did not feel worthy at one
No.
point. Can you tell us about that?
Well, yeah, I mean, it was just I did after my late husband passed, I reasonably so. I mean, not saying it's justified. I'm just saying I can understand it.
Yeah.
Did a lot of really bad things. I was very self-destructive. I made a lot of very bad choices that were very harmful to not just myself, but a lot of people around me. I was a very volatile person. I, frankly, to be very honest and very frank, did not care if I lived or died. It could have gone either way.
Yeah.
And I didn't care.
Yeah.
I was like, I wasn't quite to the point where I was like, ending life. I just was to the point where I did not care, where I was like, whatever happens happens.
Yeah.
I'm not down for this anymore. And I didn't, of course at the time, very selfish, didn't realize how these feelings affected everyone else around me. But that's how little I thought of myself at that time and how little I cared about everything. And I was, oh my God, you can't even imagine how angry I was with God and life and the world. And like, I was 23 years old and like the world did this to me.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Did you go through the I'm being punished for something? That's what I always.
I just had like victim mentality that this happened to me. I am a victim of whatever life.
Yeah.
And that, and it's not even that I felt, I don't know, sorry for myself. I was just mad. Like I was an angry victim. Like I was just PO'd like that this could happen to me. And then I was like, well, what do I have now? And like everything that I did was for like a split second of like immediate gratification. Anything that I did, just an immediate or like an immediate like spitefulness. Like, oh, I was spiteful. I was so mad at everybody. And for no good reason. And nobody could talk sense into me. Nobody could talk to me. And also people treated me very like gingerly because they were like, oh, she's on the edge. And if we push her too far, she ain't coming back. And they knew it. And they were right. And so, I mean, at that point, what was there to save? Like I was so angry and I was so bad and I was so rotted that what was there? Like I was so bitter and it took a while for me to see anything beyond that. It took me a while to see anything beyond my anger and decide that I was worthy of being happy or healthy or anything. And then not only after I made the decision that I was worthy and I wanted to try, I had no idea what I was doing. Like I didn't know what my life looked like. I was a widow. I didn't have a place to live. I lost my house. Like I had nothing going good for me. And I was like, even when I decided to make a change, I was like, I don't know what to do. And that's where we got to Peace Corps CrossFit is because I was like, I don't know what to do. I was like, something's got to give though. I got to make a commitment somewhere to something that isn't this.
But I'm glad you had that moment in time where you realized something had to be done because you were self-aware enough to know what you were doing wasn't working for you.
Yeah.
But I have to also imagine, that time for me, the low point was my divorce because that was 12 years that was all I ever knew, right? And there's not going to be life after this. So, treat myself poorly, treat everyone poorly, that same thing. But when you kind of snap back into it, I don't know if you experienced this, but I did. I felt really guilty for how I had treated everyone around me. So there was also like shame associated with that. And then I can't be worthy of good things because I've hurt other people.
Oh, yeah. 100%. Oh, yeah. Like my life is so happy right now. And I struggle so much that I deserve none of it. Because of the person that I've been, the things that I've done, and just, why, and also why me and not people that have done such wonderful things. Like, there's people in this world that deserve such great things. And for some reason, it's just life is so hard for them. And meanwhile, I'm happy truly happy. And I'm like, well, this can't be right. Like someone made a mistake. This can't be right. So, and I try to, balance those scales. And I said this on my post by trying to be good to people. Like, I just want to be kind to people. I just want to love them. And, even, and sometimes that's hard.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is difficult, but like, I just want to show up and love people where they are and love them organically and just say like, hey, no matter what's going on right now, like even if you don't feel worthy of love, I love you because you don't have to be worthy of it. You don't have to earn it.
Just take it.
Just
and
take
like it.
You just get in here. Oh, they actually make fun of me. I've been told that I love people aggressively.
Oh,
Or I'm like,
I am too.
Yeah.
I do that. Erica doesn't like hugs, so I force them.
Yes, and I actually find the people in the room, like my best friend Karina and Rhonda and my husband, who want the least amount of human contact possible, and I make them my best friends. And I'm like, hey, I love you. And they're like,
it's so
no.
fun to force love on people.
Yes, because they deserve it.
Yes.
And it makes me happy to love them too. So it's a win-win.
Yeah. Well, also, when you're feeling so great about things and you have all of this positive energy that you're emitting, to take someone who isn't feeling great about life right now and put them in your presence, you're automatically lighting them up, lighting up their life. And I feel like that's a blessing in itself. So we might feel, I don't want to place a word on it for you, feel however you feel about the fact that you get these things and other people aren't getting them. Yeah, but gracing them with your presence is giving them something huge.
Anyone who thinks that my presence is a gift is crazy, but thank you.
Thanks for calling me crazy.
Yes.
I've heard that once or twice.
Lunacy, but I do, yeah. And I just know, a lot of the people that walk in the gym that they're maybe not doing great.
Yeah.
Because I've been there. I've walked in the gym when I'm not doing great.
Yeah.
This was my last ditch effort. Like, someone better show up and help me because this is all I got. And they did.
Yeah, that's why I think it's so powerful to experience something yourself and then turn it into a business so you can help other people get
Isn't
over that
beautiful?
hurdle, right?
I love yes, and I agree. It's one of the things that I love the most about my job because you can't walk in to my gym any lower than I was. So when I say I understand.
Yeah, you mean it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a competition. No one needs to walk in like someone can test me, but I'm pretty sure I was bottom of the barrel. And like, people found a way to love me.
Yeah.
And like, they found a way to help me grow.
Yeah.
And like, that's all I want for people, where I'm like, hey, you're not too far gone. No one's too far gone. No one
is.
No one. There's a path to redemption for all of us.
Yeah. Completely agree with that. So is there anything right now in your life that you're not 100% confident in?
Yes.
Where are you lacking confidence right now?
My social media.
Okay.
It's really hard for me.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say you are allowed to lack confidence in that. But I'm going to tell you, your social media is amazing.
It's really hard.
Well, it's hard, but you're succeeding.
I'm trying.
Because if I have 15 minutes of social media in a day, I'm not wasting it on crap social media. Okay, so if I take the time to read your very lengthy message because you like words, if I take the time to do that, that means it's working.
Yeah,
you're pulling people in.
Comparison is the thief of joy.
Yes.
And
who are you comparing yourself to?
I'm gonna tell you in 1 second.
Okay.
I'm
interrupting you.
And I like it
right now.
But you're doing it aggressively, and I like it. It's firing me up. So, but it's not. And this is not on them. Just so you know, this is 100% me.
Oh,
and
I know that.
Yeah. Well aware that you're the problem.
You're the problem here.
Well aware. Yeah. 100%. I work for Black Iron Nutrition.
Yeah.
Wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, strong, powerful women. Like, you look at their social media, it is beautifully manicured, professional, fabulous. They don't stutter on their words. Their stuff is, and it's not their fault. Like, they're wonderful, and I love them, and they're so kind and loving, and they're like that in real life, and that's also, and I play the comparison game with like them, where I'm like, oh my God, I'm not as good as them. I'm not to their level. And and every time that I post something, I'm like, well, we're just gonna try.
Okay, so you obviously haven't been listening to my podcast, because I know there's evidence.
There's evidence.
There's evidence. I did a whole episode about the metric we should use instead of comparing ourselves to others, comparing ourself to ourself.
I know.
And where you were before.
Yeah.
Have you grown since you started doing social
For
media?
sure. No, and it's funny though because I know this. Like
Yeah,
I preach
know,
this.
I know you know.
I just did because I'm in our 540 fitness group.
Mm-hmm.
We have like a members only group. I post motivational things that I think will help people. And I posted a whole thing on this where I
did
said,
you?
yes. Oh, yes. Because I know that. Like we compare ourselves to ourselves, have you grown from where you are? Blah, 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 blah. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's
because
still
I'm a
not
human,
easy.
it's not
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah, I know.
It's not. And I grown from where I am? Yes. But also because I have this all or nothing mentality and I want to be the best.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not the best.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard.
It stinks to not be the best.
It stinks to not be the best.
It stinks to accept I'm never going to be the best at anything. There's always going to
Me
be
too.
someone that's better
Do you
than
know
me.
how hard that is for me?
Yeah.
And also for someone who has I like, and it's I have this very weird thing in my head where I'm like, if I try to be the best, I know that I'm really not that great, so I'll at least be mediocre.
Yes, that's what I say to myself.
But like if I strive for perfection,
Mm-hmm.
like obviously that's not possible for me.
Yeah.
So I'll at least be average.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm pretty average, but it's just, yeah, and it's hard. It's so like everyone falls victim to comparison though. It's tough. And I do, and it's hard because they're in the same like, in my space.
Mm-hmm.
And like, we're not competitors at all, like for like clients or anything. Like
Oh,
we don't
yeah.
do that. That's not how
Yeah.
it works with us. But I just look and I'm like, God, how did you get this good at this? And I bet they did it by being bad at it.
Yeah.
I bet
yeah.
that-
I hear that from the most successful people
I know.
all the time. They all started somewhere.
We fail forward. I know. And I
Yes,
know
that's
that.
a book.
I know. And I keep failing forward. I keep trying to get really good at failure.
Yeah.
And just know that failure is not the last stop. It is the last stop when you stop trying.
Mm-hmm.
And like, as long as you're trying, then you're succeeding,
Yeah.
right? You're doing the things. And I know these things.
You
But
lack confidence in social media, but I see you doing it constantly.
yes,
So
I do it
keep
every
doing
day.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
How much
just
time are you spending on it? I'm just curious.
well, like the recording of stuff, all together.
Yeah. I mean, do you schedule them out or do you manually, if something's coming out, it's being posted in that moment?
In that moment.
Okay.
Very organic.
Yeah. Well, I think that's powerful.
Yeah. I don't think much about it either. Like, because I don't want to overthink it.
Mm-hmm.
Because paralysis.
That's
Paralysis by analysis. I almost said it backwards.
No, analysis paralysis.
Whatever it is.
You did
yeah.
a great job.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm really good at talking. But it's like, I don't want to like overthink it and then be like, well, it doesn't look perfect. It doesn't look like so-and-so's. It doesn't look like so-and-so's. So I shouldn't put it out there.
Yeah.
Because then I'll never put anything out there.
That was happening to me at the beginning of
Yeah.
my business. I was just like, I wasn't releasing services because they weren't perfect yet. Like,
It's not going to be perfect.
yeah.
It
This
doesn't.
podcast, I like the video quality was so bad. It was embarrassing to me to even put it out there. And I was like, well, I'm not going to make reels or anything out of it because the quality's not good. And I can't put something out and know that the quality should be better. So I'm not going to put it out at all. And at some point I had to start putting it out
You
and
have
know that in the future I will upgrade. Season 2.
Look at you now.
Season 2.
Look at you now. We're in your
Yeah.
fancy, well-lit living room. I love this.
You know what? I'm going to start thinking of this as my living room because I really do enjoy coming down here now that I have the
nice.
new office. And I couldn't figure out why I enjoy it so much, but I mind the drive a lot less now
Yeah.
because of this office. But if I think of this as my living room, like, is that my bedroom? Is
Yes.
that why we're going to have a futon in
No.
there?
I've already told you no to that one. But this is your fancy, well-lit living room, and that's how I feel like I am.
Okay.
It's very, yes. This
So
is-
it's just like inviting you over
It
to my
is.
house,
Just
which I
coming
never
over.
do with people, by the way.
no, just coming over to hang out.
Do you do that?
No.
Do you have people hang out at your house?
God, no.
Okay.
God, no.
Okay, so do you like use all of the like social battery while you're out and then at home you don't want
Yes.
anybody to invade your space?
100%. Yes. When I'm out, I'm like full in people, like loving people. Like when I'm at the gym, I'm like, and it's so, it really is authentic because I don't
Yeah.
think you can fake this level of energy
Yeah.
for a long time.
Oh no.
Because I think you'll die.
Yeah.
So like I mean it. Like I love being there. It gives me so much energy. But when I'm at home, like Jared and I are so chill.
Mhm.
Like, we're with our dogs. Like, everything is so, like, he's actually much more, like, goofy and funny at home. And
So
I'm much
funny.
more, like, the curmudgeon. I'm
Mhm.
like,
Hmm.
and, like, he's funny. But in, like, when we go out in public, we switch. Where he's, like, the curmudgeon. And I'm like, woo!
Wait, I think that's us.
I like
Matt,
it.
do you identify as a curmudgeon when we're
I don't know if that's a word.
out? It is.
Oh, curmudgeon? Okay.
Yeah, it's totally a word.
I'm definitely more stoic when we're out.
What is
Jared would use that word. Jared's
Stoic.
favorite word is stoic.
He's more stoic.
Men like that word.
What is with that?
They
I would
do.
have never picked that
I like
word.
how I'm looking at that wall like he's right there.
Yeah. Well, he's. It is coming through
It is.
the wall.
Like right there.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, no, Jared uses that. Jared's like, he'll say
Yeah.
like I'm much more stoic than you. And I'm like,
Well, he doesn't love that. He's like, you use all of this energy and you're so nice to everyone else, and then you come home and you like,
yeah.
yeah,
And
that's me too.
I get it.
See, Matt, other people are like that too. It's not just me.
yeah. I use my social battery when I'm out, and then when I'm at home, and also, Matt, to be nice about it, I tell Jared that it's because with him, I can I can talk to him in a way that I can't talk to anyone else because I love him so much. And I know that that's not right, but it's love. Like,
It
where
is
I'm like,
love.
I can
Mhm.
be
I can be
so
so mean to you.
because I love you so much. I can be so hateful to you. And I
Yes.
know that you'll love me. And like that is like, it's the same reason like teenage kids are mean to their parents.
Mm. Oh yes.
It's because you know it's safe.
So much love.
Yes.
there.
It
Mhm.
I mean, yes, it's true though.
Mhm.
Like, because you know it's safe.
Mhm.
It's a safe place to be like
Yeah.
angry, where like I can't do that to anyone else. I can only do
So,
that to him.
like, what's the right thing to do? Do I say thank you for letting me be mean to you? Like,
Yeah.
am I just supposed to be grateful?
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Thank you for taking it.
Gratitude.
Mhm.
Gratitude. And then like
Does that make it feel better? Like, if I just say thank you?
Not even a little.
Oh.
I thought it did. I was doubling down with you. I was helping.
Thanks for supporting
I
me.
said, you know what? That's good. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do.
So, you second guess yourself when it comes to social media.
Sure do.
You do it anyway.
Yep.
What do you suggest other people do when they're doubting themselves? Because not everybody's going to just be able to do it
anyway.
like you. You can't. Not everybody functions like you. So I want you to really think. You've experienced people coming to the gym who are like really probably not leaning fully into it in the beginning,
Yeah.
right? They're not there yet. They're not all in because they haven't experienced all of you yet.
Well,
So, like, what do you advise those people to do? There has to be another way.
there has to be another way. I mean, if you're going to go halfway in, you have to, one, I think, analyze your expectations.
Okay.
And
Tell me what you mean by that.
like, if you come in and you're not giving me all you got, well, like if someone comes to one of your summits, if they come in and they're not giving you all that they got, would you expect them to get everything that they're going to get?
No, but you know what I have people do at the beginning of my workshops? Define success.
I was going to say blood pact, but okay, never mind. That's not it.
That's not it, but it's a great idea.
Blood pact is a great idea. But yes,
Yeah.
yeah, define success.
Define what success is for them in that moment, because what I think they're capable of in that moment is probably much more than they think they're capable of. So as long as we can give them the opportunity to reflect on success, even if it's not where I think it should be, they can feel good at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like sometimes if I expect all the way up here, then they're going to feel bad about themselves. So I'm going to let them set success.
I think, yes, just walking through the door, asking for help, hiring a coach,
Mm-hmm.
Success. You
But
have
then
done
move
something.
the bar again.
Yes.
The
But
next
then
day.
Move the bar again.
The next day.
Right.
That's why we start by I haven't ran for 2 years, so I'm going to go out and I'm going to run today. Okay, I did a mile. And then the next day, okay, I'm going to run for an hour and see how many miles I can get in. That's how I do it.
That went a little far.
That's
Don't know that I said that.
no, that's what I do.
Oh, yeah. Straight into overtraining and desertion.
But success, that was my definition of success the first day. And then I was like, oh, I did it. And I got the confidence. So now I think I can do everything.
Okay. But what's your burnout rate with that?
It doesn't work.
100% burnout.
Yeah, I lay in someone's yard until someone comes and
Which
picks
is
me up.
funny.
Yeah.
It's a good time for the person.
Yeah.
But I think.
That's what 911's for.
Yes, I think there's a balance.
Oh, balance. Tell me about this word. I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry, who? Who? But there has to be a little bit of, if you ever want to achieve big things, you
go to Jess's gym.
Yes.
That is why I cannot.
Hire Sierra as a coach.
That's why I know I cannot be where I want to be physically until I move and I'm at your gym.
That's really the crux of the situation.
It really
I
is.
thought so, too.
That's what I've told myself.
I wasn't going to say anything, but I thought
that was what I've told myself.
Probably it. No, it's not true. That's not true at all.
But it's how I feel, because once you experience you, no other gym is going to live up to that. I'm going to be in the gym and I'm going to be like, that could be Jess right now, and I could be feeling a completely different way about this.
My other coaches. They're even better.
You're so
They're
good. This is
so
why you're
good.
such a good leader,
They're
because
so
you
good.
are not self-promoting.
No, they're so much better than me. They are all so much better than me.
I'm sure they're great, but I don't want to experience
when they
them. I'm sorry.
come to my classes,
I want you.
all of our coaches take the classes.
Yeah.
And which I love. It's so fun. Like we coach each other because we
Smart to
like
do that.
it. We genuinely want to be there. It's not a requirement. We just like doing it. And every time there's a coach, like one of the other coaches in my class, I'm always so embarrassed because I'm like, my class is a crock. Like, I'm so bad at this. And it's so funny because I'm always like, and I even made the joke the other day in class. I was like, because I messed up the warm up because I'm a person.
Yeah,
like,
you're a person.
I messed it up and I laughed. And luckily, everyone in the gym is so forgiving and so kind. But I was like, listen, if y'all want a good class, go to Emmett's class. Like, what you're getting with me is whimsy and dance moves.
Dancing.
And that's all you're getting here. If you want a good, solid warm up, go to Emmett's class, and you know that. And Emmett's in the class, and he's like, yeah.
Yeah,
True.
this is true.
He's like, I'm coaching at 4 today, guys, if anyone would like to have another shot at this.
No, I love that. But it's very easy to see what you can get somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like with you. And feel sad that I can't get that sooner. So.
Yeah. And you will.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'll get
balance.
it.
We need
I'll
to
get
find
it.
balance.
I do teach people about balance. I'm kidding. You know that,
I
right?
know you do. But I think it's also like, it's important to know that with being a leader, with being confident, we don't have to be perfect.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we're working on things ourselves.
Yeah, 100%. Matt's mom asked me yesterday. She was like doing dishes, talking to me. She said, well, I was kind of complaining about my health and all my situations. And she was like, okay, I have a confession. I'll tell you this. I'm revealing this to the world. It's terrible.
Oh, no.
The other day, which day was it? One day this week, I worked for 20 hours. Okay. And I was sharing that with, I had too many presentations this week.
I'm so disappointed in you.
I know.
Keep going.
I know. Okay. So she says, do you ever teach people about self-care? And I said, no. And she said, why not? And I said, I will never teach people about something that I don't model myself. I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah.
You have to take care of yourself, and here's how to do it if I'm not good at it either.
Yeah.
Right? So what I do teach them is Wheel of Life. You're choosing the areas you want to focus on for greatest impact at the time based on what your goals are for yourself. And right now, in order to achieve the goal of buying the house and going to Jess's gym, I have to work really hard. Yeah. Really, really, really hard for a period of time.
Put your health right into the gutter.
Exactly. So that
you're gonna make my job
I can
so
improve
hard.
my health.
You're going
later.
to make my job so hard because you're just gonna trash that central nervous system.
Yeah, it's too
well
late, darling.
to tell the viewers another one of Sierra's secrets. When I got here, she was giving me the tour of the beautiful location, and it's stunning and gorgeous. And then she wholeheartedly, without even cracking a smile, takes me into her office and goes, "Yeah, we're gonna get a futon here, so when I have to sleep here." And I said, I'm sorry, what? didn't see the humor in it like I did, where I was like, no, she was being dead serious.
I was serious, actually.
Yeah. And she was like, so when I sleep here, and I said, no, ma'am, no, don't get a futon. No,
this is the all or nothing, Jess, that we're talking about.
I get it, but
to achieve this goal, this is what I feel I have to do for a period of time, and I tell myself it's only for a little while.
It is,
and the reward is going to be so great.
And you're right.
And then my mom is over here like, your health is your wealth. And I'm like, yes, I know, you're right. You can both be right.
Yes.
I'm right too.
You're right too. Yeah, and I'm not going to lie, there does have to be anyone who is wildly successful at anything, like yourself, doing big things. There does have to be a level of all or nothing. I understand.
100%.
I mean,
there are a lot of hurdles to get over when you start something. When you go all in and you don't know how it's going to go, when you focus 100% on the gym and you don't have income coming in at TWG anymore, it has to work.
It has to. It has to.
That's the only reason my business was successful.
Yes.
I made the leap. I had no money coming in anywhere else. And I said, I have to replace my salary.
Yeah. I think you have a ton of tenacity. Like every time I see you do anything, you just do it so, and it shows that like there's never been a thing that you've told me that you're going to do that I've for a single second doubted that it wasn't going to happen.
Aww,
like there's always like, if you tell me something's going on, I'm like, yep. Like I could take it to the bank.
Well, you know that. Look in the mirror, darling.
No,
that's
but it's
you too.
No.
Did you know in Working Genius, tenacity is my genius?
I
it
have
came back
no doubt.
in black and white on paper.
Yes.
So I don't even need to use those assessments anymore. I can just have you come in.
Yes, you have tenacity and discernment.
There's enablement too, by the way.
Oh, yes, you're good at that.
Yeah.
Yes, very. I took that test when I worked with you.
Yeah. Do you remember what yours
I'm
are?
trying to remember.
At this point, I've given so many. I'm sorry, I can't remember.
No. Is one of them like my word is whimsy, but it's not whimsy. But it's like you come up with
invention.
That one.
Yeah.
That was one of mine.
High eyes and disc usually have invention.
That was me. I loved a good idea. I love a good idea. My lowest was discernment. That was I was absolutely in the gutter with discernment. Like ask me to find the negative in something and I will not do it.
I think you are. I know. I'm checking the results as soon as we walk out of here. You are invention. These are your two areas of genius: invention and galvanizing. Do you remember what galvanizing is?
Does that mean that you're like the worker?
It means you're the one that gets everyone else excited and motivated about.
Yes.
It's like the cheerleader.
Yes. I could believe that. That makes sense.
You bring the energy that gets everyone else pumped.
Yes, I like that. I would like to be that person. I want to get everyone involved. I like a team effort.
No, you are that person.
I always want to be a cheerleader.
I would like to be. You are that person is what I'm telling you.
Karina knows my deep-rooted love of being a cheerleader. I've always wanted to be a cheerleader. It'd be so fun.
Why aren't you? You could be a cheerleader for your gym. You could come in wearing a uniform. Of course you did.
I've
done
this.
It's invention.
I've actually done this. So, yeah, I came in pom-poms, cheerleader outfit. Yeah, they
So you are a cheerleader.
Yeah, they loved it.
It's not you want to be in the future.
No, they enjoyed it.
So it was a one-time thing. Can we not do this more
often?
I
could. I totally could. I should actually do it tomorrow.
How much fun was it?
Oh my God, the best. They loved it. They loved it.
You're doing a disservice by not going in your cheer
every single day.
Yes.
Every single day. But I do love that part of the job is like seeing people's, and I bet it's the same thing you love about your job is seeing the potential in people before they see it.
Oh, yes.
Where I'm like, you can do this. And it just takes like, you just got to stay in it. And like, it's so hard. There's a moment where it gets really hard where you see them doing the work and the gratification isn't immediate. And that part's really hard for me as a coach. And I just try so hard to love them and tell them like, I know that you're working so hard and I know that the weight isn't coming off the way that you want it to. I know the muscle isn't building the way that you want it to. But please trust that you're doing all of the right things.
Yeah,
it
just takes time.
It just takes time. And like
all the best things take a lot of time.
Oh my God, why does it take
so much time? The most rewarding things I feel like have the biggest obstacles in the way. Right? Is that what it is? Is that what's happening is you get the most fulfillment and enjoyment out of like climbing the highest mountain.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And there's like, I don't know, I guess there's the riddle of it too, where in my line of work anyway, like you just think that A plus B equals C. Like if I do this and do this, I'm going to get this. And it's just not true.
Yeah.
And it's hard because then you have to try to solve the riddle of it to be like, okay, what's the missing thing here?
Yeah.
Like I'm coming to the gym, I'm eating better, but I'm still not where I want to be. Well, it can be any number of things. And that's why you have coaches. That's why you have me.
Everybody.
Yes.
Everybody. Everybody.
Everybody. Are we
Is-
start singing?
Yeah.
Rock
Yeah, go
your
ahead.
body. No, I won't do
Okay.
that.
Okay, I have to finish it now.
Back streets back. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
But no, everybody is different.
So I think, my goodness, that has to be challenging for you, yes, to see that moment and help them to overcome it. What do you say? What do you do? How do you handle that?
I just try to tell them that I've been there. Like, I've been in exactly where they are. I've been putting in the work. I show up, and the needle wasn't moving the way that I wanted it to. It wasn't moving as fast as I wanted it to.
Yeah.
I wasn't seeing the results. But I had to fall so in love with the process that the results didn't matter anymore. And then once I fell in love with the process, then the results just happened. But I had to love being with my people. I had to love showing up. I had to love doing the work. And if you don't love it, then you're going to see it as a job, and you're going to see it as something that you need to quit. Or it's just a means to an end. Like, it's just it's a destination.
But then they won't maintain it once they get there.
No.
If that's the mentality.
Exactly. So I'm like, we need to know that right now, if nothing changed, and it will change. Like, this is hypothetical,
Of
obviously. But hypothetically, if nothing changed, that you would enjoy this process so much that you would keep doing it. That you would like being at this gym. So there's a reason I make my gym so fun.
Yeah, of course.
It's because I want people to be there. I want them, when they're not there.
You want them to want to be there.
I want them to think that they're missing out on the most fun they've ever had in their entire life. I want them to be jealous.
I'm jealous.
Good. That's what I want. I want
It's
to
working.
cultivate jealousy. That they're like, hey, I want to be there so bad. I want FOMO. I want FOMO to be the theme of my gym.
That's why I'm working 20 hours a day.
To get to my gym.
It's truly your fault because of the jealousy you've
When
created.
I thought that it was
so
my...
you've been successful.
Yes. I knew that it was my fault deep down. But it's... I want them to know that, like, the journey means more than the destination. Like, and also, like, yeah, one day you're going to get there. And, like, it just takes a lot more time than you think. And, like, the success can maybe look different than you thought it did in the beginning. Like, you have people outline their version of success.
Oh, yeah.
That can change.
And it's always changing.
Midway through.
Yeah.
Because I thought when I started that I wanted to be the skinniest person ever. Like, that was my goal. I wanted to see, I remember very vividly when someone told me that they could see my collarbone, I was thrilled. Oh, I was so happy. I said, yes, I look like Kate Moss. I am so skinny. I'm so little. And to me, little is pretty and petite and cute. And I am cute. Ooh. And then it was just, that was my ultimate goal. And then I got that and I was like, I'm not happy. I don't feel good. I'm not happy. This is not maintainable.
Yeah.
I'm not enjoying the process. The process sucks. Like, what do I do now? Like, this is not what I thought. So then I had to change my version of success where I was like, well, I guess we could try getting strong. And I guess we could try lifting weights. And I guess we could try eating 3,500 calories a day and see where that puts us.
Yeah.
Turns out that's a lot more fun and it's much more fulfilling.
Can you make that fun for me, please?
Yes.
Before, like, a year, can we find a way to make it work where you can make it more fun for me?
Yes.
Like, we can create a plan or something together, because that's my problem. So you know how you get this. I know you get this.
I get it.
Most people want to lose weight, right? Want to lose weight. And I have people coming up to me now asking, like, are you sick? Is everything okay? My mom just told me I look anorexic this week. I'm like, thanks, Mom. Appreciate you. So I am having trouble. I need to build muscle.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm getting enough calories. I'm having an issue, whatever. That is just as frustrating and challenging as trying to lose weight and not. And I think people don't quite understand that. And I've had everybody's reaction is, well, I can give you some of mine. Like, that's the immediate reaction. And I'm like, yeah, I really wish.
I actually wish you could.
Yeah, thank you. I really need help with that.
And I think in some ways it's more frustrating because, yes, I've been there. And I think in some ways it's more frustrating because there's no empathy for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's like
Yeah,
people,
they don't feel sorry for
they
you at
don't
all.
feel bad for
They're
you
at
at
that
all.
moment, they were like your little collarbone thing.
Yes.
Of, oh, Sierra's hip bones are sticking out.
Yes.
That has to be so much better than
So
what I'm
much
experiencing
better.
right now.
No,
It's not.
it's not.
It's not.
It's not. And it's harder, I think, because I've been on both ends, right?
Yeah.
I was someone who was
That's-
overweight and someone
That's
who was
what's
underweight.
really helpful.
So no one can come at me with anything. I said,
love that.
hey, you want to be flawed? Try again, honey. I've been flawed in every way possible. So if you think I can't relate, I can. And it's true.
Well, that's important because a lot of people, when you're trying to support them, guide them, coach them, when you say, I understand what you're feeling, it can be frustrating to some people thinking you don't actually understand.
Oh, yeah.
No one has experienced this like me before. You know what I mean?
And
Where
yeah,
it's like they get mad that you've said,
yes.
I know how you feel.
Yeah, and
It's
they
like,
do.
no,
And yeah.
You don't know how
And
I
I'm
feel.
like, you know what? You want to bet, sucker? That's why I said, I'm like, I dare someone to come in that gym with a lower story than me. I'll be like, we can compare.
Mhm.
And I definitely, and I have fellow widows at the gym.
Oh, okay.
People have lost people, and
Wow.
we have that commiserating moment, and we all carry our trauma in our body differently.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't, just because someone needs to gain weight or they feel like they need to lose weight or what have you, it's having empathy for the fact that this person's in a place and in a body that they don't want to be in right now.
Yes, that's the
is
whole thing.
empathy. Like,
Yes.
just empathize. Like, it doesn't matter.
Mhm.
They are in a body that they don't feel at home in.
Mm-hmm.
And that deserves love, and that deserves empathy, and that deserves for someone to hear them and not
Yeah.
disregard what they're
Yeah.
saying. I just want everyone to feel strong. That's all I want, because it's it's once you start lifting weights,
That's what I need.
lifting weights is
Look at this.
so
Look
fun.
at that's all I got.
That's a nice muscle.
Look at this
It's a
little
beautiful
line.
muscle.
I showed Matt the other. What's this called right here? This little.
That's your bicep?
No, like this little, right here.
Oh, I don't know.
This angle. Anyway, when I'm.
Oh, your delt? Like your
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, hold on for the camera. Let's do a quick comparison. That's comical. Mine's like a pencil.
That's my weak arm.
Oh, of course you would say that.
My left arm's my weak arm.
Okay. Well,
But
that made me feel really good, Jess.
I'm-
Thanks a lot.
it's empathy. I'm sorry.
know, it's
but
hilarious.
it's being strong is fun, and you could learn to love it. I bet you would. And also,
I used to love it. I used to be strong.
Yeah.
Not just strong. I was my strong, and it was good.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So I know what I'm capable of, and that's what makes me mad.
But I think it's also like right now you can't work 20-hour days and then
Really?
go to the gym and eat
Oh,
all
yeah.
the yeah, you
I
can't.
can't.
There's only 24 hours in a day.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought they had changed that.
For you, yes. You have a different clock. But yeah, you can't do all the things. The wheel.
The wheel. Yeah, but my problem is I'm focused on the financial wheel.
I know, and that's
Financial
okay.
segment.
And that's, and that's the thing is like, yeah, I tell people this all the time. Your health is wealth. I'm sorry, your mom was right.
No, I know
I
my
hate
mom's
that.
right.
I hate it. I hate it for you. But
Because I've been on bed rest and I know
Yes.
how low. Yes.
and it's one of those things though that are times in our life where we can be all in on our health
Mhm.
and like change big things. But then there are times where I've seen it with many of my clients and many of my members where their attention shifts away because some other part of their life is demanding it.
Mhm.
But my job as their coach is to keep them anchored at least one foot on the shore
Yeah.
with me. Like
Yeah.
you cannot be all or nothing in your health, I don't think. I think that's probably the one department
I think that's my problem.
that you can't
is
be all
I've
or nothing
always been. So I talked to my doctor this week. She was hilarious. I had visited literally last July, and they told me exactly what I need to take and do, and here's your orders for your blood work. Come back in 3 months. Okay? And I walk away with everything I need to be successful.
Oh no.
My 3 months was 1 year this week. I finally called and I said, I did use the orders.
Yeah.
I did the blood work.
And
Here I am. It's not good. Here I am. I'm really late. I apologize. I'm 9 months beyond what I was supposed to be. And maybe this is not even what you would have asked me to do at this time, but I've done it and I'm ready to focus on the health again.
That took
So
a lot of
help me
bravery.
yes. I channeled all of all of the courage into
Yes.
that phone conversation and said, okay, this time's going to be different. I'm going to set an alarm in my phone for this so I know that I'm taking it on time. I'm going to do all the right things. And when do you want me to follow up? You want me to follow up in 1 month? Okay, I put it in my calendar right now. And when that notification pops up, it's in my calendar. It happens.
You have to do it. Otherwise, you can't check it off.
Yeah. So that's the missing link
Mm-hmm.
is the calendar for me. So if I can put health in the calendar
Okay.
and it has a slot,
I like that.
we just
That
discovered
is
it
so
together.
not how I operate.
Yeah, we're different.
We are
That's why we love each other
insanely
so
different.
much.
But yeah, like I love that though. Like schedule it like an appointment.
Yeah.
Like and
It's
you
an
can't miss an
appointment with
appointment.
myself.
You don't miss an
Mhm.
appointment.
Oh no,
No.
I would be mortified.
You'd be mortified.
Yes,
And they would get around town.
it would.
People would say, the people would talk. That Sierra
Can you
misses.
believe Sierra missed an appointment?
Yeah, she misses appointments. I
Oh.
would start the
Oh
rumor.
my god.
Are you about to break out in hives? You had a visceral reaction. I would tell people.
Did you see that reaction?
Oh yeah, I would tell people.
Whew,
I would
okay.
start the rumor for you.
Please don't do that.
No, I won't.
Please don't.
I think there's been a tear in.
You did. But yeah, but no, but that's the thing is like
Okay.
you have to treat yourself like someone you love, and like you have to
Mhm.
treat yourself like if how it works for you, and like if
Mhm.
you treat yourself like this is something that I've committed to. It's in my calendar. It's on my to-do
That's
list.
confidence, by the way.
It is.
I am confident that if something is on my calendar,
gonna do
I
it.
will make it happen.
I agree with you 100%. Absolutely. And I think that works
Erica.
for you.
Wait, when do I need to do it? Tell me what I need to do so Erica can put it on the calendar.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't say I was putting it on the calendar.
Erica, we'll talk, honey. Love that. Yeah, the calendar keeper. But yeah, I know.
Okay.
I love that. I think that that's really good. Like, yeah, just put it on there.
But everybody needs to find that thing. So
Their
for
thing.
me, it's the calendar.
Yeah.
For you, the thing is maybe it's looking at your tattoo as the reminder
Yes.
to burn the
Yes.
ships.
Girl, if we talk about people's, like, how people are motivated,
Mm-hmm.
that is a never-ending discussion.
Oh, yeah.
Matt would never edit that episode because it would
So
be.
that sounds like a good challenge.
Oh, people's motivations are
Mm-hmm.
crazy because, like, that doesn't do it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like a
Yeah.
calendar thing, I just get rid of that. Like for me, it has to be. I don't know. I think for me, what motivates me? That's a great question. I have to soul search that one. I don't know. I think just saying I'm going to do something. Like
Oh yeah,
if I-
that's 100% for me too.
yeah, if I say it's integrity with myself, I think that's what it is.
Mhm.
It's integrity with myself.
Follow through.
Yes, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm not a liar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a truther.
Mm-hmm.
And if I say I'm going to do something, I have to do it, which yours is just in a calendar form. It's the same concept.
Oh yeah.
Yours is just in calendar form.
Oh yeah.
Or mine's in my brain.
Okay, yes. But what I'll say is I'm taking your concept and I know that I won't say I'm going to do it if I don't plan to do it. And I do that for so many things in a day that if I don't put it in my calendar, there won't be
It won't
enough
happen.
time
Yeah.
to follow through on all the things I told Jess I was going to do.
Right. Yeah.
So it's almost like a secondary measure.
Yes. Yeah. You have to make sure that it's
Mhm.
actually going to be executable.
Yeah, because I can't commit and then not follow.
Oh
That's
my
what
God.
led to 20 hours, to be completely honest, is because I'll tell you why.
Tell me.
I told people that I would have things to them by the end of the week.
And you
Well,
had to do it.
yesterday was a holiday. And so Thursday, I knew I had to get things done. So I spent business hours doing all the things for other
Mm-hmm.
people that had to be done by close of business. Then I started on the stuff I needed to do for myself.
Yes. No. And
That's how we end
and-
up in these positions.
yes. And that makes sense. Jared tells me all the time about overcommitting my time.
Mm-hmm.
Jared's the king of self-care.
Really?
Oh my God. If
Why haven't I had Jared in here, by the way?
you should. Stoic. He's
Sounds
not
boring.
He's not going to give you the personality this one
Sounds
does.
boring.
He's not going to give you. He's not going to sing
No.
Backstreet Boys to you.
Mm.
Yeah, I know you would like him to.
Yeah.
But he's not. And so he is the king, and it's something that I've learned from him being his wife is he will say no and he
Mhm.
doesn't have guilt about it. He just
Very impressive.
says it's weird.
I'm getting closer, by the way.
Oh, good.
I've improved.
That's nice.
I said no last week.
Oh God. And are you okay?
I
Does that
am,
person hate
but
you?
the person did not react well to it.
I
and
knew
so
it.
Yeah, so it was really hard for me to hold the no.
Yeah.
I said the no. There was like a comment back to me that
Knew it.
wasn't so nice, and I was like, okay, but I'm holding it,
And that's why I
and
won't
I'm
do it.
waiting it out.
Good for you. That takes bravery, and you had to be very brave.
And this is another. You're going to be proud of me now.
I'm already proud of you.
Well, thanks, but it was a choice. I said no because I knew it was going to be bad for my health.
Yes. If it's bad for your health, just say no. Just
Well,
say
it would
no.
be bad for my health because I would have had to have worked 20 hours again.
I was going to say, was this a drug dealer that offered you drugs? What was this?
No, that was last week. I didn't say no to that one.
She said no. I was like, what's bad for your health that people are offering you to do? I was like, who are your friends? It was Mark, wasn't it?
It was Mark.
I knew it.
It was.
I knew it. I knew it.
He's very convincing, though.
He is. Gosh. He's the best. He could sell snow to a snowman.
I know. Okay.
But I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Matt says I need to hear that too much. I don't know what it is, but sometimes
No.
I do need to hear that.
Oh my God, no, you're not alone in that. One of the things that I lead for all of my nutrition clients at the beginning of their check-in is I tell them all the ways that I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them simply for submitting the check-in. I'm proud of them for showing up.
Yeah.
I'm proud of them for drinking water.
Yeah.
And I mean
You
it. I'm
should
not
be.
being
Yeah.
sarcastic. I'm
Yeah.
not being funny.
Mhm.
I'm genuinely proud of them because do you have any idea how hard that is?
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you're like a mom and you have like 4 kids running around, or like not just moms, but that's an example
Yeah.
that I'm using. And like you have to take a split second to think about yourself and say, you guys have to wait 5 seconds because mom has to make a high protein meal for herself real
Mhm.
quick.
That's huge.
so
That is worth celebrating.
cool.
I would love to tell people I'm proud of them so much that they find it annoying.
Yes.
That's
oh my
my
God.
goal.
I've been told I'm annoyingly optimistic, and I was like, thank you.
Me too. My dad said that.
Yes. Like, oh, you're annoyingly
love
optimistic.
that.
And I'm like, oh,
That's success.
yes. It was like the time that my therapist told me that I hide my trauma with humor. And I'm like, oh my God, so you think I'm funny? And she was like, that's not what I said.
And you literally proved that you were doing it. That was a defense
Yes.
mechanism in the moment.
Yes. I was like,
You
"So-"
proved her right.
Yeah, she was like, do you find that you hide your trauma with humor? And I was like, oh my God, you think I'm hilarious?
Which was to make her laugh.
Thank you. And she was not impressed.
Sorry to
She
hear that.
doesn't think I'm funny. She's wrong.
Yeah, she is.
She is definitely
is.
wrong.
Imposter syndrome. Can we talk about that for a second?
Oh my gosh.
I hear it all the time. I hear these words.
Do you think it's overused?
Yes, I did not hear imposter syndrome. When did I hear it? I literally feel like the last 5 years it's
Yes.
blown up.
Mm-hmm. Everyone has it.
Yeah.
I mean, or they think they do.
I think this, Sierra, not always right, by the way. You are. So I'm excited to
Are you
hear
gonna
your
defer
feedback.
to me as the expert?
It's a feeling that has always occurred, and then we attached a word to it all of a sudden.
Okay.
People have always felt like, whether it is they're in a position they don't feel worthy they should be in, or how in the heck did I get here? I got this title and this journey that led up to it. Like, whew, I didn't even realize I was going to be here. That person should probably be here because they do it better, right? All the different things that people might feel are leading to this imposter syndrome for them. I feel like people have always felt that way.
I have a couple thoughts.
Okay, let's hear.
One, I think the fact that we put syndrome on it makes it sound like so medically diagnosable that
yeah.
people think that like this is a thing that they are diagnosed with.
Oh.
Like I have imposter syndrome. And I'm like,
Yeah,
no, no, you just lack confidence.
Yes!
That's not a syndrome.
Yeah.
And also it's something that
And people have lacked confidence since the beginning of time.
and also, you know, people that are overly confident and like, because not everyone, I did say everyone has imposter syndrome. That was a misstatement that I don't agree with.
At some
I
point,
would like that to be
everyone was
redacted.
not confident, though.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think
You think some people were born confident?
yes, and
Oh.
blindly so. Like narcissistic personalities. I've met a couple people in my life who they do no wrong. They are God's gift to life.
Do you think that was the environment that they were raised in? Because they weren't born that way, were they?
Maybe. I don't know. Nature versus nurture. I don't know. But have you met that personality type? I've met only like 3 in my life.
Oh, yeah. It's painful.
It is painful.
Yeah.
Because they are God's gift to all of us. And they are right about everything.
Yeah.
And I would like them. Can I give them imposter syndrome?
Yeah,
Because they need a little bit.
Does it come in shot form?
Because they could use.
I can see you running up behind them.
Just
like,
real quick.
Hold on. I'm going to go down a rabbit hole. Let me do it for a second.
I'm ready.
It's not Ace Ventura. It's one where he's running around the track and he puts an alcohol thing over
like
his
chloroform.
nose. Yeah. Tackles them and gives them the shot. I just pictured you running, chasing these people down.
I could think of a
knocking
couple.
them out, giving them the shot of imposter syndrome.
They need to be humbled.
Yes.
And I don't know. And I try to be compassionate. I try to come from a place of love where I'm like, maybe they're so insecure.
Oh, that's usually what it is, I think.
I don't know. Some of these people I think they believe it in their soul.
Oh, okay.
And it's hard.
Yeah.
But honestly, I feel bad for them. It's not something like, I don't think imposter syndrome's great, but I think that's worse.
Yeah.
I think that's worse. So if you are someone who's listening to this and you identify that maybe you have a touch of imposter syndrome, honestly, it's okay. We're going to work through it. It's just a little bit of a lack of confidence. And I would rather you have that than be totally the other way. And I think that that's part of what gives people the imposter syndrome, is that they're afraid of being the other way. Like, they're so afraid. That's where a little bit of mine comes from.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
Is where I'm so afraid of people perceiving me as like a know-it-all so-and-so pain in the butt, where they're like, wow, Jessica just thinks she knows everything and she thinks she's so great and she thinks she's God's gift to fitness. And that's what I picture them hating me for.
Okay.
So then I get really small and I'm like, oh my God, like, I don't know everything. Like, please know that I don't know everything. Like, please know that I'm learning alongside you and I just want to be the best I can be. And I do know a lot. I really do, I swear. But I can also be wrong, I guess. Yeah. Once. No, I'm just kidding. So I don't know. That's my
I think
tangent.
that's why I'm transparent on the podcast.
Yeah.
Is that exact fear.
Yes.
Because if I sat here and pretended like I knew everything.
Like you were God's gift to leadership.
Yeah. Like, I would be so ashamed of that.
Oh my
God. I would rather tell you all the problems I have.
Yeah.
And how I,
but we're working on them.
Struggling all the time.
Thing.
Yeah.
Like, at least you're aware of them.
Yeah.
And you can't fix them if you're not aware of them. If you're just so blindly perfect and you're just over here being God's gift to leadership, you're not going to ever grow.
Right.
You're just going to be a little seedling forever. You're never going to grow into a big tree.
The one that's going to be in that corner.
Beautiful tree.
Can't wait.
But yeah, I think imposter syndrome is I don't know that it's like a real syndrome. I do think that it's a legitimate feeling of not feeling worthy. It can be a couple things. Like you cannot, which we talked about earlier, not feeling worthy of what you're doing. And then just like a lack of confidence, or thinking that like you're supposed to have it all figured out. Like suddenly you arrive and you're there and then suddenly everything makes sense. And I just don't think that place exists.
Yeah. No, I agree. Well, that's what I was talking about when I said the part about having a title and feeling like someone else. I see that all the time with clients. They find themselves in a new leadership position for the very first time. They look around and they're like, I see other people that could have done this. I don't know that this should be me. And I don't really have the skill set to be here. I've never managed people before. I'm just really good at the industry that we're in. And I have technical skills. But now I've arrived here and I don't think I can do this.
What do you say to them?
Actually, hold on a second. Do you know what I'm about to say?
Are you about to say about when I got my promotion? Yeah. And I did that.
You did this.
I did that. I did do that. That's why I came to see you the first time.
Yes.
That's how this whole friendship started.
It is.
Yes. So.
It has happened to everyone. I really feel that way, except those 3 people in your life.
Except for those 3 imbeciles. Except for those 3 maniacs. And they're diagnosable. But but yes, that's how we met, is that happened to me. So what do you tell those people? I already know the answer to this.
No, I want to hear. What did I tell you?
Well, it was a combination of things, because we did it wasn't a seminar, it was a
Leadership Academy.
Yes, it was a no, but I'm trying to think of the the word that I want. It was a
Okay.
class. Like, it was an interactive. It wasn't a seminar. You weren't speaking
Yeah,
at me. That's
okay.
what I was trying to get to.
Mhm.
It was a like a collaborative seminar.
Mhm.
Like we did things together and worked through basically understanding that I don't have to be like the person who had my job before me. I don't have to be like anybody else. I have my own set of leadership skills. I have my own geniuses. And on top of that, if I'm leading a team, it is my job, if I'm a good leader, is to identify theirs and to put them in places of success, and knowing that I don't have to do everything. I don't have to be perfect at everything. That's not why I was chosen for the position, was because I could help other people be perfect at what they're doing, and that had to be enough, where it wasn't I had to be perfect, but I just had to help other people feel perfect, which is what resonated with me, because I like that part of the job. It's because I was like, I'm not good at data entry, but I know
Yes.
so much that this person is, and that I can make them feel good about it, and that I can find that person, and then I can cultivate them, and I can help them feel good about what they're doing.
I'm like really proud right now.
That's what I learned. The academy was fun. We had a good time.
I'm so glad that that stuck with you.
It did. Yes, you helped me a lot. Yeah, I had a great time. Good times on the reg.
I'm very, very proud of you. That makes me so happy because now you said it all so confidently. You can share it with other people.
Oh, I do.
I mean, that's exactly what the whole point of this is for me to help people grow so they can help other people grow, right?
Right.
That's the tree.
Yeah, so if we weren't walking around just treating each other like trash all the time, the world might be a better place.
Oh, yes.
Wouldn't that be weird?
Yeah.
If we just loved each other a little bit more. Weird.
That's crazy.
That would be so weird.
So thank you for sharing what I shared with you, because I wanted to see what stuck with you. I didn't want to just.
Oh no, that is what stuck with me.
Okay.
And I'm sure it's different for different people though.
It is different. The delivery also has to be very different. The way
Yeah.
the way I shared that with you is not necessarily the. And I also knew that you would love helping people see their strengths
Yes.
so much that was definitely one of the things I wanted to share with you, because I knew you could lean into it, and that's something you would feel confident
Well,
in.
and that was something too, like yes, and I felt that very much, that like you didn't just read from a book and say, hey, this is what it says you should do as a leader. Like, no, you took the time to get to know me as a person.
Yeah.
And then, because every leader is different, right? There's not like a cookie cutter leader. Like,
you are exactly right. And this is why I always say, when I go into an organization, everything has to be custom, because the way in which that team interacts and the way that they function, what I need to deliver them must be delivered differently. The strategies that I share should be a little different. I'm not always saying and doing the same thing. So that's a really good point, because Matt and I were talking about that. He was giving me an idea for me to shoot down. And
burn.
kind of like for people to be able to go online and select whatever workshop or service or whatever and put.
2 weeks. This idea that got shot down will end up.
We'll see it live.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'll know. We'll know the truth.
Yeah, he wants people to be able to like go online and select, okay, here's the workshop, here's the topic, here's how many people are on my team, and put the info and check out and buy it. And I was like, no. I said, this is custom. Everything is custom, and I can't put a price on it until I really look at what am I creating here for you. It's value based. It's not how many hours am I putting in. It's like, what is the value of providing this experience, right? But also everything is custom, so it's not like, I record it, it's a blanket thing, and I give it to you, and now you watch it, and it's.
I see both sides.
Yeah, I know you do.
I do. I empathize with both, honestly, because for ease of doing business, like touch and go. And people love that.
Easier.
And people love to just see like a list of what they're getting.
Yes.
In one price.
And not have to talk to me first.
Yeah. But honestly, I run my business a lot like you do, where I don't have prices online. You have to talk to me first, because I need to get all up in your beeswax, because I want to know what you've done in the past, where you are with your fitness. Yes. Do I need to do onboarding sessions with you? Should we tackle nutrition first? Maybe we shouldn't even come to the gym right now. Maybe we need to do nutrition first. Maybe you belong in foundations, but I'm not going to know. Maybe you belong in performance class. I don't know. I don't know, because I don't know you. And then if I put you in the wrong spot, or you put yourself in the wrong spot, that's not me. If you select the wrong toggle, then you're unsatisfied with your service. And that's going to 100% affect me because
Yep.
I'm going to cry myself to sleep about it. But I know that I could have done better.
Same
if
page.
You just talked to me.
Same page. The other side of it is it makes it seem more accessible. He was like, well,
Yes.
not everybody wants to have to talk to you first. And
You're
some
right.
people just like to be able to check out online
He's right.
and like, da 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 da.
Yeah, and it would. And yeah,
Yeah.
would it be maybe like an easier sell? 100%.
Yeah,
Like,
I want the hard sell, man.
I do too. Planet Fitness though, like you can sign up online.
Yeah.
You can just go and they don't care about you.
Mm-hmm.
They don't give a rat's patootie if you show up as long as
Yeah.
you give them their $5 a month.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually banking on you not showing up. That's kind of their
Yeah.
whole stick.
Yeah.
So and it's hard, but I think that what we do is it's for anyone, but not everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like anyone, if you want it, but not everyone's going to see the value in it. Not everyone until they get to that place where they really want to, I think to come to either of us for our select services, you have to really want deep rooted change.
It's so true.
Like if you just come to me half-heartedly, it's not really going to work. Like it's not. And maybe eventually you buy in and that's cool. Like even if you're not 100% sold in the beginning, but at some point I think for either of our sticks to work, at some point you got to burn the ships.
It's funny because almost every single team, I would probably say every single team I work with, there's always one person that when I come in to do a workshop, they're being forced to be there. They don't want to be there. Their arms are crossed. They're sitting in the corner. They don't have time for this and they have nothing to learn. And so that to me is very exciting. I love it. It becomes my mission.
Yeah.
I will win that person over by the end of this presentation.
What's your success rate?
100.
Of course it is. And they're now all your best friends.
Yes. That's how it works.
Yes.
And they're the ones that I feel like connect with me most because they believed it wasn't for them in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And I proved them otherwise.
Yeah.
And now they're like, okay,
I
let's
love that.
do this thing.
Yeah, we have what's called Free Friday, where we give people a free class at the gym, and it is my goal in life to make sure that those people have the best time possible.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
And I'm like, you're going to have fun here. There's not going to be a single bad thing you can say about this. I dare you, because I have 1 hour to make these people love me, and I take it as my sole mission.
I really want to witness that, like not experience within the class. I want to just sit on the edge and watch the magic happen and watch all of their reactions to you and how they shift over time. That would be fun for me.
Oh yeah, and if someone tries to come in and not be my friend, good luck, because you're gonna be my
What's
best
your
friend.
success rate?
Oh, you started
to say 100.
I wouldn't say 100. I would not say 100. No, I would not say 100. I would say there are some people who they do just want to go to the gym and put on their headphones and not talk to anybody.
Yeah.
And
But
that's
you've
okay.
already said that's not the gym for them.
No, it's not.
Exactly.
They didn't know that though.
Yeah.
When they came in.
Mm-hmm.
They said, "Oh, I have to talk to you." And I'm like, "Oh, 100%. You got to talk to me." Like a lot.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to be cared for, like if you here's how deep it rolls at 540 Fitness. If you don't show up for like a week or so, like if you don't come to the gym, I'm texting you. And I'm like,
That's good.
"Hey, you
Yeah.
okay? Where you been? Is everything all right? I just need to check in with you."
Yeah. Good.
And we do that for everybody. And like if I'm used to seeing you in class and I don't see you in class, I'm
That's
gonna be
good.
following
That's
up with you.
amazing.
I would like to see Planet Fitness do that because they're, but it's just a different vibe.
It is.
I'm all up in these people's business because I care about them and I care so deeply about their success. It's unreal. Like, and I will custom make whatever plan that they flippin' need
Yeah.
to make sure that they are successful.
I believe
because
that.
I want them to be like, we had one of my girls. I love her so much. She's been doing great. She has she's been with me as a nutrition client since December. She goes to my gym. She's lost over 40 pounds. Like she is
That's
killing it.
awesome.
Like, and so healthy, like in a very healthy, like we've worked on her relationship with food. We've worked on breaking down a lot of barriers together.
Okay.
We've done a lot of beautiful work together. And she broke her foot.
Oh, that's the worst.
She fell off of her deck and broke her foot.
Ooh.
Like, yes. And it's always something silly like that.
Yeah.
And mind you, how many people in their fitness journey, because she's still very much in her fitness journey, would have seen that as like, oh, I'm done. Like, all or nothing. All
Your
or nothing.
entire body is now broken because your foot is broken.
Yes.
So I can't even do anything with my arms
And I
now.
feel so, and I feel so bad for myself that I'm going to sit on the couch and drown my sorrows.
Yeah.
In ice cream because this happened to me and that would have set people back. How many people do you know? And I know plenty who are like, oh my God, I was doing so good in the gym. I was on the right path, but then I
got
hurt my back, and then I
sick,
got sick, and then I broke my pinky, and then and I hear that story.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Yeah.
The difference is that this person has put the right team in charge, and she trusts me. That's also the difference. She trusts me wholeheartedly, and is not a trust I take lightly.
Yeah.
And she came to me right away. I guarantee it was her husband and then me that she told about this broken foot. And she, husband, doctor, me.
Oh.
And she comes to me and she was like, what's the plan?
Good.
And I was like, oh, heck yeah. I was like, that is someone
That's awesome.
that I can get behind. Like, she wasn't feeling bad for herself. She said, how do I get back in here? What do you need me to do? And I was like, girl, I love this.
Yeah.
And she just took it so well. And I just don't think, and we talked about it where I was like, would you have had that same attitude about that situation a year ago? And she's like, absolutely not. She was like, it would have derailed me completely. And I was like, that is the difference that it makes.
And it goes back to having the right people around you as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause I do. I don't want anyone to, cause those things are going to happen.
Yeah.
Like something's going to happen. You're going to get sick. You're going to break a toe. You're going to, something's going to happen. Kids are going to get sick, and you can't pull all the way out.
Yeah.
And say, oh, well, I'm done. I guess this is it. I'm toast. We got to figure out how to meet in the middle. I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I know. I heard it. I heard it. I'm processing. I was literally, as you were saying that, picturing when I get off of the interstate, there is a gym directly in front. Like literally, if I go straight, I go to the gym. If I turn left, I go home. So it's 5 minutes from my home, and it's literally on the route home, and I get to see it every time.
Yeah.
And I get to make that decision, and I keep going, I've got so much work to do.
Yeah. And fitness doesn't always look like, and health and wellness doesn't always look like going to the gym. It can also look like making sure that we're getting enough protein in our diet. It can look like hydrating.
That's where I really need to start.
Yes. It can look like sleep. It can look like all of those things first. Because, and there are people who come to me who are burning the candle at both ends. And they're like, I think I need to start working out. And I'm like, I think you need to take a nap. And they're like, no. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Like, if you want my professional opinion, you don't need to go to the gym. You need to take a nap.
Yeah.
And make sure that we're taking care of our body first. And, but
because just working out, if you're not getting enough sleep, isn't going to do anything.
Enough sleep, enough food. It's just going to make everything else harder and worse and not as much fun, honestly. But that should be good, like a good thing to hear, a positive thing to hear, because those are things that they're time consuming, yes, but they're a little bit more doable. Yeah. Like they're a little bit, so it's not all, you can start very, very small. Yeah. Very, very small.
Like laying out something.
Yeah, and lay out your clothes, touch them. Fill up the water bottle, look at it. Yeah, whatever.
Hey, whatever it takes. Okay, so in season 1, I had like little segments that I do. I've shifted it a little bit. You haven't experienced season 2 yet. So next, Leadership in the Wild is I am putting you on the spot and making you think who you have seen having a positive impact, being an effective leader in the community, in your personal life recently. You're going to shout them out.
Oh my God, that's so easy. It's you.
Oh,
and I'm not even being silly.
Loud.
You did
You're
not
breaking the rules.
Don't put rules on me.
Well, you interrupted me before I could say the rule.
You can't.
This is why Matt has to edit so much.
Because there's rules? No. I get to keep it.
Whatever you say.
I do.
You're the guest.
No. Yes. And I'm always right. But no. Like, you have so wholeheartedly and so like no hold bars, like just all the way in with everything, and like going to all of the chamber events, loving people, finding other people, and like elevating their platform. Like, you don't even use your platform to elevate yourself. You use your platform to elevate other people, which is the most leadership thing you can do. Like, it is the dopest amount of leadership, is that you don't use like this. Your name is on the building, but that's really literally the only thing about you. Yeah, don't even talk about what's on the building. Nothing. But no, but you don't use Which to me, that's leadership. Like you don't use this platform to do anything self-serving. I've never seen you do a single self-serving thing since I've known you. It's always in service of others,
Thank you.
which is the most leadership thing I've ever heard.
You know why I'm so mad at you for picking me?
Oh, wow.
Because I have to do one too, and I was going to do you.
Sucker.
And the other reason is because everything you just said is true about you.
Yeah.
You know that, right? It's none of this is about you. It's about helping other people. You're pouring your heart and soul into this business so that everyone that walks through the door, their life changes when they meet you. I hope you know that.
Well, we try.
Their life changes. It's not we try. I'm like crying a little bit saying it.
I love you.
I love you. Their life changes the moment they meet you. That's what my life changed the moment I met you. That's why we're still friends.
Do you think that's why we're friends? Because we talk about this a lot. So different.
We are.
But I think we might be alike on this one very important pinnacle thing. And I think that's why we like each other. Because we're just like, I see you.
Yeah.
Like, I see what you're doing. And it's real recognizes real. Like,
Yeah.
I see you. I see what you're doing. And I like it. And I can get down with it. Because I
Yeah.
know at your heart
I think that's the thing.
that you're a good person. And I
Yeah.
know that you know, nothing that you do is self-serving. So it makes it very easy to trust you.
Same to you. And I think it goes back to what you said about like finding the good in everybody and trying to like be kind in this world. Like even those 3 people that you're talking about, my mind immediately went to it has to be something they've experienced in their life. It has to be the way they were raised. A moment made them this person. And either they're blind to it or they've been this way so long that they can't imagine life any other way. Whatever it is, like, yes, I feel sorry for them, but
Of course.
I have to see that it's possible for them to change. And to me, it's a challenge. And I'm like, give me that person.
Yes.
Let me share the blind spots that they don't see right now.
I wish they would come to you. That would be so nice. That would be
Give me their number after
I
this.
got you. No problem. Say less.
And then I'll tell them, listen to this episode, first assignment, go back. You were the one she was talking to.
Yeah. You're one of the 3. Sit down. You got something to learn.
That's funny.
That would be really good. And that's how you get people. And
Yeah.
you change their life forever.
Yeah.
And then
well,
suddenly they're not narcissistic, crazy people.
Same to you. So thanks for participating in Leadership in the Wild. All right, next piece. I just realized I didn't print it out, so I'm going to have to reference it. So give me a second.
Okay.
I do Leadership Unscripted. You don't know about this yet.
Okay.
So I like to accept listener submissions of a challenge that they're facing, a question that they have.
God, I love this.
Yeah. And so I'm going to randomly ask you the question that was received, and we're going to work through it together.
I love this. This is just by like a person who follows
It's
you.
just
who
by
had
a human.
question?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You should
beans.
tell people to make submissions to this, by the way.
Where do they
We need
submit?
more of them. They can literally email info@branchingoutpodcast.com.
info@branchingoutpodcast.com.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. All right. And
I got
I'll
questions.
repeat
I'm
it
gonna
at the
do it.
end of the episode. So they'll hear again for a third time. Nope, no, it'll be
No, they
fourth.
do need to hear it 3 times. That's a sign.
info@branchingoutpodcast.com.
They need to hear it
Yeah.
3 times.
Okay.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. So normally I print it for people so that they can look at it if they're a visual person. But look over there.
Do we get to know who asked it?
No, that would
Oh.
be so like.
Oh,
you
no,
know
I think
how-
it'd be nice.
Yeah, but there are some questions that people don't really want. If you said they were asking this question about their crappy leadership team.
Okay. We should give them the choice to make it anonymous.
Yeah.
If they want to be anonymous. But I would want mine. Like, I would want
Yeah.
you to say Jess Gordon wants to
Okay.
know.
Well, you submit one.
And I'm going to say my name.
Yeah. If you would like us to say your name, please put it in the submission.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's anonymous.
Okay.
Okay. Can you read it to me? I can't see it.
How do I keep showing up as a leader when I feel like I'm barely keeping it together? That's a good one.
It is a good one.
How do I feel like I keep showing up as a leader when I feel like I'm barely keeping it together?
Have you experienced that?
Yeah, of course. Oh my gosh. Do you know how hard it is sometimes to be a coach and a business owner and I have a bad day
Mm.
and I'm sad and I'm having a bad day, but when I show up, they don't want to deal with my bad day. They would. Don't get me wrong.
They would, but you can't do that to them.
No. They would be like, oh my God, Jess cried during burpees today. Like, what the heck? Like, I can't do that to them. That would be cruel. So I think that I try to, I don't want to say compartmentalize because that sounds unhealthy, but I do. I try to know that when I'm showing up as a leader, that I don't have to show up perfectly, because I don't want it to sound like that. I don't want it to sound like you have to show up every day hunky-dory and positive, but I do try to remember that whatever else is happening in my life, I can put that, this is my time to put that down. Yeah. Whatever heavy thing that is, whatever bad thing that is, I can put that down for a second, because I do love my job. And for an hour, I can just do this thing that I love. And I can show up and I can be me, the true me, the happy me, and lean into that. And then when I'm done being a leader, when I'm done coaching class, I can pick that heavy thing back up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't try to bring any of that in, and I don't want it to sound like I'm being inauthentic, because I'm not trying to be.
No.
And but it's I do not bring a lot of my mess when I'm sad, like in actual real time, to the table.
So I think that is a talent that you have, because I want you to remember how we talked about you get to do what you love. Some people are barely keeping it together, and maybe they don't love where they work, but it's the paycheck and they have to do it anyway. So now I'm coming in, I'm not totally fulfilled by this job. I'm leading people. You know what I mean? Oh,
quit that job.
Well, quit it.
No. No, don't listen to me.
That's her advice. How do I keep showing up? Don't.
Quit
don't
that job.
Show up.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. That was a joke.
She's not really, though, if you could see her face right now.
Bit.
But I'm just saying that you're in a unique situation where you can set that aside, and I'm going to have fun and I'm going to enjoy this time, but not everybody gets to do that. So I think the answer truly, I can't answer this until I know why they're barely keeping it together. Is it the job that's causing them to barely keep it together? Is it something going on outside? Because I feel like my answer would be different based on that. Because if it's I'm barely keeping it together because I'm leading an unruly group of people.
Hire Sierra.
That's not what I was going to say.
That's what I was going to say.
Okay. That response would be different than someone passed away in my life and I'm emotional and I'm barely keeping it
That's
together.
What I took it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's where I took it.
Well,
I understand now.
This is why discovery calls are important, because I need information. I can't give you advice on this. So, yes, person. I need more details.
I took it solely to like something is going on outside your life and you're having a hard time keeping it together. But I could see where it could be a team, because that could be different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if someone, like, say this person, I'm going to make up this person.
Okay. What's their name?
Linda from San Antonio.
Okay.
Linda from San Antonio. It's her team. Mm-hmm. Like, she's barely keeping the team together. Like, she's losing it. Like Ricky in accounting. Mm-hmm. He's like 15 minutes late every freaking day.
Oh my god.
And when he shows up, he smells like the weed. And we have a problem,
yes,
right?
There's a lot of problems.
Yes.
Erica's in HR, so
yes,
I can help with one area, but Erica's gonna help with the other.
And Suzette, her books are a mess.
You know, you can tell a lot about a person by the location they chose and the names that they share.
Linda from San Antonio. So what would you tell Linda? Like, she's got a lot going on.
No, she has a lot going on, and I feel like each of those things you have to handle in isolation. So, really, she needs to sit down and create a plan for handling each individual and bringing the team together so they're working together effectively. But she has to keep it together for herself in the interim, because her emotion and how she's not handling it well will come through in the way she handles. Who are these people again?
Ricky and Suzette.
Ricky.
Ricky.
I said Ricky.
Ricky and Suzette. Yes.
If she sits down with Ricky and tries to, maybe he's a great employee and this is a recent change, right?
Maybe something's going on in Ricky's life, man.
Exactly. So I would use the GROW coaching model, which I'm going to be recording in a separate episode today, by the way. So next Friday at noon Eastern Standard Time, reference the GROW coaching model. I would use the GROW coaching model. I would have a coaching conversation with Ricky specifically to talk about what's going on, define the goal? What are we working towards? What's the reality right now? What are our options?
Yeah.
Choose a way forward. Help him. Okay.
Yeah.
Just helping one person, I think, is going to relieve this person, Linda.
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 San Antonio.
Yeah.
She's your listener. You should pay better attention.
It's going to help her because she has a plan in place.
Yeah.
And can hold him accountable to that plan. And if he's not following through, she's documenting really well, because Erica in HR would tell her that. She's documenting.
Yes.
And she's creating a paper trail, or as Erica would say it, the breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
The breadcrumbs, which lead to the evaluation of the slice of bread at the quarterly eval.
Yes.
Literally.
Erica's killing it.
You should have
She
heard
should get
this
a raise.
analogy the other day. We've talked about this. Anyway, I'm serious. She should, Linda, approach each of these individually, and you will feel immediate relief if it's a people problem Chief's having. Immediate relief in facing it head on and
Show
not
up
ignoring.
confidently.
Yes, show up confidently. That's why this is perfect for this episode. That wasn't planned at
That
all.
was good.
Have the difficult conversation even though you don't want to, because the difficult conversation is the only thing that's going to lead to resolution.
Yeah. Do you think being a leader sometimes means that you have to put your own scared, nervous, scary feelings aside?
Oh, yeah.
Or like how would you tell someone to do that? Like if they're scared, do they just have to be real brave for a couple seconds? 'Cause
Oh,
that's what I would
yeah.
tell them.
Oh, yeah, they have to be brave for a couple of seconds.
And I would just tell yourself, like, and like you can use any reward situation that you want. Like I mean it. I'm not
M&Ms,
kidding.
for sure.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, like I mean it's okay. Like, and just say, like, if you really have wanted a like massage, I don't know, pick something fun that you really like doing. I am a huge advocate for like hey, I'm going to do this really scary thing. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be very, very brave for 10 seconds. I'm going to have this really hard conversation with Ricky, and I'm afraid it's going to go sideways, but I'm going to be really brave for 5 seconds. And then the second I walk away, I'm going to walk to my computer and I'm going to book myself a massage.
Yeah.
And I think that that's
I
really
think
cool.
that's great. There is another option, though, and it's a mindset shift. Because the moment that you realize that what you've been thinking is a difficult conversation is actually, he will receive it as a difficult conversation if you don't approach it in a way as, I'm coming alongside you because I care about you. I've seen a shift in you. I've seen what you're capable of. You were showing up to work on time and less stinky. In your example.
Yes.
No, but I care about you and I want to help you to be successful. So let's define success, and I'm going to help you get there.
Yeah.
Let's create a plan together. And if you can rewire your brain to think, this doesn't have to be a difficult conversation. This can be, I'm showing a team member I really care about them and I'm helping them to be better. And that's rewarding in itself.
Yeah, it is. Yes. And that's what leaders really do.
Yeah.
Is they come alongside people and
They
love
do.
them organically.
You used alongside.
Alongside. Yes, that's what you do.
I love it.
I love it.
Okay. So that's my response. I hope that's helpful, Linda.
Yeah. Linda
Let
from
us know.
San Antonio. We hope. You got to reach
Yeah.
all the way
I
to San
know.
Antonio.
I know.
It's good.
Yeah, I should show you the data.
We're branching out.
We are. It's always in at least one episode, and it's usually me, and I'm so glad it's you this time that just got to say that.
Oh, yeah.
Where now, that's a perfect segue, the Branching Out Challenge. What would you like to challenge the listeners to do based on today's episode?
Easy breezy, lemon squeezy. Just be
Okay.
brave for 5 seconds. Do something. I don't care if it's calling your doctor and making the appointment.
Yeah.
That's scary, and you have to be brave for 5 seconds, and you have
Yeah.
to do that. I don't care if it's walking into the gym. I don't care if it's calling Sierra and hiring Sierra because you were really scared. And it's all very like, but make the big choice.
Yep.
And know that it's okay if you can't see the end. If you can't see the final result, that's okay. Nobody can.
Yeah.
Nobody knows the final result.
Yeah.
But just do something that feels like the right thing, like
Yeah.
feels like it's the good thing, and just do it. Like,
love that.
even if it's a big commitment, even if it's a big financial commitment, even if it's a big brain commitment, even if it's a big time commitment, just do it.
A question that I've been using with some folks lately that I've found to be, people will reflect on it for a while, but they'll then take the 5 seconds, is what would happen if you did nothing?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah. If you did nothing, you're going to get the same results you're getting right now, and you're not happy right now. So you don't have a choice but to do something.
Mm-hmm.
If I say what would happen if you did nothing, and then they realize I can't live like this anymore, I have to do the hard thing.
The
It's
best
so much easier.
change comes out of extreme discomfort. That's
Yeah.
where mine came from.
Yeah.
Where if we make our life sustainable discomfort,
Mm-hmm.
oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is a dangerous place to be. If you're like in a like a plush prison, like a cushy,
Mm-hmm.
like you're cushy,
Mm-hmm.
like, but it's okay because, well, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It could be worse. Could be worse. Ooh, you're in a
true.
bad spot, buddy.
That's true.
You got to
I've
get
experienced that
real
for sure.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, this is a great challenge. Thank you for sharing that. I am going to close this up because if you could feel the level of pain I feel in my knees right now,
It's unreal.
it's so bad. I keep saying to myself, just 5 more seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now.
Be brave, Sierra. 5 more seconds.
Be brave. 5 more seconds.
I've got the confidence that I can make it through, and thank you so much for being here.
Oh, I love you. This was
I
so
love you
fun. This was a good
too.
one.
This is the new place. So if you want to come back to my living room sometime,
Love to come back
this
together.
time there's going to be a difference. I'm not reaching out to you. I'm not asking you to come. You are going to reach out to me and you're going to say, I'm ready to be in your living room.
I'm shocked and appalled. But yes, I'll do it. Easy peasy breezy.
Okay.
I love it.
I love you. Thank you so
Love you.
much.
Thank you.
You always have so much value to share with our listeners, and I know they love your personality. So thanks for making our numbers increase.
They're here for the cat.
The cackle. All right. Well, thank you for hanging through to the end of this episode, which is, did we reach 2.5 hours? Match you. You hear the
He's
roll.
sleeping.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. My knees can't take it. We're
Yep.
not
We're
going to
closing it
2.5
out.
hours. I'm sorry, guys. Thanks for making it through 2 hours and 27 minutes, 28 by the time I get done this. Just remember that I am accepting questions and challenges from listeners at info@branchingoutpodcast.com. So if you'd like us to support you in answering a question you might have, give us lots of detail. Linda, submit again with lots of detail. We'd be happy to help you. Also, if you haven't been following, go ahead and subscribe so you get the notifications when this comes out every Friday at noon Eastern Standard Time. Just a reminder, if you were really interested in the Grow coaching model, you could check out next week's episode because now I feel committed to talk about that. Thanks for joining us, and until next time, keep branching out.